Eh, where's my hat? Where's my? Hey, we're live, and where's my hat? And the well, to finish off GoonCon, man, Marco's made strides. Marco's made strides, and I'm so proud of being in his world because man, I've seen every growth, like you know what I mean. I was there before the first one went fucking viral. I was there like you know what I mean after the first one went viral. You know what I mean? Like what a fucking what a journey. What a journey. And I'm just checking Discord. When the popsicle be hitting different and you feel like microwaving it. Yeah, I don't think I microwave. I don't think I'd microwave a popsicle. That's silly news. Like I mean, who does that? Who does that? You know what I mean? You're that kid. You're on that microwave fucking hit. And like to me, when you're a kid, you gotta chase down like it was like pedal bicycles with a big fucking cooler in the front. You bang bang bang. You gotta chase those fucking down, man. You're not gonna fucking nuke. You're not gonna nuke a fucking popsicle. You're gonna fucking enjoy it for what it is. Man, the panic room was amazing, but it was fucking hot as fuck. It was hot as fuck. Like that 24-hour rate guard protection. You're lucky to get a fucking easy 2 out of it before you burn through that layer. It was hot. It was hot and muggy, but it was fucking cool as fuck. Uh, Cujo had an EP drop for Cave Dweller, and you almost with that guy you almost have to clarify on what project he's in. And man, it was a great show. What a fucking it was great, man. They fucking killed it. They're the fucking the closing act, and they're great. COVID distancing. There wasn't COVID distancing, but man, the police did show up for a little bit. The police did show up for a little bit at the show. There was some kind of like greasy moment next door where I'm not gonna pretend like I know, even though I do know. But there's a greasy moment next door, and that had nothing to do with the panic room. But yes, the cop showed up, and like the show will, did, and must go on. What stream goal? Ritu, drop the link because there's a stream goal. Well, this is kind of like a side stream, but yes, ultimately there is a goal. There is a goal. I didn't mention it, and I almost want that to be a thing, just because I think pure and simple for my mental health to go back to the Carpenters Union and scaffolding is going to be great. And the other thing is, I'm going to meet a lot of fucking characters, a lot of fucking crazy characters, and introduce them on the stream. And also scaffolding, like you get on the right job, it's like 410s, like you almost get that good enough schedule where you can permit yourself to be like off a few months of the year and like kind of chill out, like you know what I mean, like I like chilling out with you guys at the end of the day, like man, like I'm gonna have to find work. I'm gonna have to find work in today's COVID world. Can I be picky about it? Not too much, but could I go back to the fucking Carpenters Union? Yeah. I could, and I think that'd be good for heart and soul. And oh man, I hung around with Ghostface Killer last night, and let me tell you, to say nicely, he doesn't get out too often. And let's say a fella that doesn't get out too often. Let's call this guy like let me get out once a month. Let me get out twice a month. And that once, twice a month, he gets exposed to dead poop. Just over booze, over weed, over a lot of things, man. Like, oh man, I was concerned. I was concerned. Like, you know what I mean? Like he greened out. He oh man, like for a part of the night, like part of my job was almost like having a timer on, be like, you okay, dude? Should I be worried? Should I be worried? And he's like, no, I'm good. Here's a bottle of water, and like, oh man. And then he snapped out of it, which was fucking. It was great. That was a good relief. But yeah, man, it was a little bit too much for him. It was like, you know what I mean? Like, if you used to partying hard and you haven't partied in 2 months, and then that first day, once you're out of fucking, when you break out of jail and you try to party just as hard as you once did, you can't. You got to ease into greatness. You got to ease into greatness. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Yes, we're having drinks, but don't feel the need to keep up. Like, you know, you do you at your own pace, and then you might fucking survive this outing. You know what I mean? There's no COVID distancing, but man, all the signs were up. They signed up. Like, man, as far as like everything being legit to be able to do it, all the T's and all the I's were crossed. Like, you know what I mean? Let's call a spade a spade. Like, it was all the T's were crossed. Did the cops go on stage? No, they didn't go on stage. They didn't even step foot in the door. But it was sketchy. Like, you know what I mean? When you got like 3 4 cop cars outside, right outside of a fucking metal show, you're like, oh snap! But it had nothing to do with us. It had nothing to do with us. I want to donate, but I think if I donate too much, it'd be weird. It would be weird, Johnny. It would be weird, Johnny. Don't donate too much. If this is the goal in Canadian, it's always Canadian. I'm Canadian. Like, you know what I mean? Like, your little bit of U.S. goes a long way. Your little bit of U.S. goes a long way. But still, though, still no pressure. And to me, it's just a goal that I fucking thought of all drunk. And did I think about it the next day? And do I kind of stand by it a little bit? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Um, Cody Reese's in the motherfucking his house. Hey, bro, what's up? Your favorite way to smoke? What's your favorite way to smoke? Mine is where you grind up bud, let it rest in the sun, then put it on a joint, light it, but don't smoke it, let it burn. Then when it's almost done, you can. Um, See that my difference with that is, and okay, I was born in Quebec, live in New Brunswick, but I heard this like a fucking Nova Scotia Newfie thing where I put a little pinch of tobacco in my joints so it burns ever so right every time. So as far as leaving weed in the sun, letting it, because man, you get that fucking dank, that danky dank. Yeah, maybe you do want to bust it up, let it air out a little bit because it ain't gonna burn right. But you put a little bit of fucking tabash, a little bit of tabash in that little pinch, it'll burn. It'll burn ever so right every goddamn time. And I adopted that technique for myself, and it has been working great. But in a fucking joint smoker circle, at first I'm like, yeah, let me send this joint in the wilderness, boom, and I pass it out in the joint smoker circle, and then the response would be like, go ahead, there's what tobacco in this, blah, like bad response. But now I light it, I'm like, there's tobacco in this. Fucking, if you don't like it, don't take it. I don't want to fucking hear a thing. You know what I mean? And I'm just because over the years I've come aggressive with my tobacco joints because if you don't say what you got, you're getting 1-star reviews and you're in front of them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're in front of them. Like, in person 1-star reviews. Like, oh man, your joint's fucking garbage. I'm like, man, did you have to relight it? They're like, no, it burnt great. I was like, yeah, exactly. Michael Flynn's in the house. What's the chances the next show intellectually gets confiscated as for the rights of the show, but they're allowed to do a C show in a week where they let you get back without them coming back? Um, if I was in multiple drinks deep and smoked already a bunch of joints, I'd want to read that again, like make heads or tails of it, man. But it seems like there's a lot of going back and forth. Actually, you know what? Let me try it again. What's the chances of the show until she gets confiscated as for the rights of the show, but you're allowed to see the show in a week, but yet they let you get back without coming back? See, no, does that make any sense to anyone? Like to me, that's like that's almost like almost, yeah, you know that fucking dick. You know that fucking dick when you smoke a joint and you're like, all right, it's my turn. Thanks for passing. And he does this one. Boom, boom, boom. You do that twice to me. You do that twice to me. I'll look you square in the fucking eyes. I'll look you square in the fucking eyes and say, I don't fucking want this fucking joint at this point. And like, oh no, 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 I'm just playing. I'm like, don't matter. It don't fucking matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but hey, my Michael, I'm not saying that situation, but I'm just saying your question's confusing. That's all. Is the maximum sign on the door mean only 90 IQ is allowed? To a metal show, I think all IQ is allowed. Like, if I were to come across someone that's like possibly would need help in life, and would like to fucking see a metal show, I think I would offer this guy help in life to get into the metal show. Like he'd be like, I gotta go to the bathroom, and I'd be like, all right, dude, let's fucking get there. Let's, you know what I mean? Like, you liking the show? You having a good time? He'd be like, yeah, good time. I'd be like, perfect, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, have a good time. Like, you know what I mean? It don't need, you don't need an IQ to get into a fucking metal show. Um, I donated a couple US bucks. Thank you, Legendary Gaming. $50 tip from Legend. Oh my goodness, Legendary Gaming. You're a gentleman and a scholar, and a scholar and a gentleman, and no, I think that's some pretty decent compliments. I like joints a lot, bro. But the bong has a different effect. Yeah, the bong hits different. The bong slaps different. Um, when you look at different colors, I learned it makes you high different, brother. I'm telling you facts. They don't want you to know. And yeah, you're talking about like darkness or color of the weed. Like to me, I'm a smeller. I'm a smeller. My brother was a smeller, and my mother was a smudder. But you know what I mean? Like, watch this. Watch what like perfectly. Watch this. Caps off. Caps off. This is pure sealed. This is pure sealed. This is pure. This is pure seal. Let's have a sniff together. Like to me, I like sticking my nose in it. I like to smell it. If it's citrus, if it's real citrusy, you're like, oh man, that's that sativa. You know. But if it's got that dank, am I being a fucking bitch sauce right now? Like, why am I not? All right, all right, all right, all right. It's got a weird pull tab. It's got a weird pull tab. Let me just fucking. Let me just put a knife in it. Let me just put a knife in it. And see, already right off the hop, fucking Cody, the looks of it. I don't know if you'd like it or not. It to me it smells great, but look, it looks great too. it looks good. It looks great too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so, I don't like the dark brown stuff. Like to me, dark brown is either like, oh man, your plant's been stressed out, or you waited too long, or what, you know what I mean? Yes, color, smell, and play has a lot to do with it. Johnny, thank you, Johnny Azul. The video was great. Dead poop was Mel. Was that Mel's bedroom? I like the dirty socks. Yeah, that was Mel's bedroom. And for those who don't know, I was in a music video this week that dropped. Mechanism, chasing ghosts, and yeah, like dare I say, I was the hidden gem that's not musically inclined, but was in the music video. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was about chasing ghosts, and guess who I am in the video? I'm the guy chasing his ghosts. I love alcohol, and I think the video is like pretty much saying I have an alcohol problem or something. But it's acting. It's acting, so it's not real life. But man, it hits close to home. It's almost real life. Like, you know what I mean? Like when they're like, oh man, like you want to pretend like you have a lot of like beers in your house, and you want to pretend like you drink a lot. And I was like, did they have to like buy props? No, I had all the props already. So kind of hit close to home a little bit. I like smoking, but because without the word, is strange to imagine when smoking actually gets sober and we're actually high right now. Yeah, exactly. It blends into. It's a nice, easy transition. All right, so here's Michael Finn coming back with an explanation, and hopefully I can make sense of what you're saying. What I was saying is show can be what restraint if people see this way, the way shows can be run by a metal way to see how shows can become real by next week if you ask them to rechannel the way. Oh man, that is like so much more clear to me. That makes total sense now. Yeah, like yeah, that makes total sense. That nugget looks amazing. My buddy was in it a lot, and that was my stipulation. Like they're like, "Oh man, Dead Poop, do you want to be in my music video?" I'm like, "Hell's yes." And then when they're here, I'm like, "Yeah, 100%. I'd like to be in your music video. This is not a make or break deal, but I would like every scene I'm in to have my buddy somewhere's hidden in the fucking background, and that's a little fucking deal I made with them, and my buddies all throughout that video, Johnny. You're my buddy's more famous than my buddy. Not today, Satan. Not today. And yeah, Jacob was at the show, man, and you ever see young love happen in front of your eyes? That's what Jacob's going through. Jacob's going through that young love, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And what? Okay, so here I am. I'm cutting my weed open. I'm opening. I'm sure I'm smelling it. Shouldn't I roll a joint? That'd be the most sensical thing to do is to fucking roll a joint out of the weed I just fucking busted out. Let's see. Michael Flynn is the new Slosh Gotti. Not necessarily. Like, maybe once I get a hold of his lingo, because he goes a lot of back and forth, maybe I'll get a hang of it. But let's not label him yet. Dead Poop's acting facial expression stands head to heel with Jack Black and Jim Carrey. Move to Hollywood, bro. You and Tater can be the next Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. And what showed up on the music video is one thing. The music video is what, 3 minutes, and I'm in it a lot. But man, we filmed for hours. We filmed for hours, just my shit. Like, you know what I mean? And I think I was nailing it. Like Cujo would be like, "All right, you want to look like you feel like this type of way," and I'm like, "I got it." And guess what? They call me the one take wonder. The one take wonder. You know, Dead Poop. I think, and again, I only think that Michael is saying when he tried to make a stream, his show won't show on the channel on stream shows channels. And all right, if that's what you believe he's saying, man, I 100% agree. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, I'm streaming, and there's a few people in here, but these guys are poop heads. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my milkshake didn't bring any boys to the yard. These guys are just lingering close. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very very niche. So as far as like streaming and hitting the streaming platform, as far as more, dude, I have no idea. I'm the king. Like legit, I'm the king of bad algorithm. I'm the king of bad algorithm. So as far as advice goes on that, dude, no idea, no idea. The show can be rescheduled in the future as the cars can get back out there and push equipment. Get these shows rigged up, but I'm not sure we can get on stage by next week. Maybe if I hope. And yeah, like I almost think you're talking like in the metal world, where when you deal with a band, sometimes it is what it is, and it is what it is. Sometimes I think my buddy is living the St. John dream. Oh man, technically my buddy's more famous than a lot of my buddies at this point. Like, you know what I mean? And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing, Johnny Azul. You know what I mean? Like I uh, I had my buddy, you replaced that my buddy, and then your buddy got famous. You know what I mean? So fuck. Dare I say, is that money well spent, Johnny? I almost think so. I almost think so. You know what I mean? If your goal was to replace my Once Upon a Time Easter egg, that Easter egg hasn't been more prominent ever since. The St. John Dream is getting slapped by Tater and living with a broken. Yeah, he does have a weak neck. Rick Tool, please pick your words wisely. You know how easily the stream can derail by a simple mistake, like last stream. Why did Rick 2 say something weird? Let me scroll up. I don't think so. Yeah, I guess so. If he doesn't know Slosh Scotty, then yeah, that could be interpreted. Um, 7 months. I like dreams because when they become reality, you're actually not living. If you're living, dreaming about living. Cody, that that sounds like a piece of wood my in-laws would have fucking wood burned in their fucking kitchen. Like, you know, live life, live life, laugh, and this and that, and you know what I mean. Like that's a good one. Like, you know what I mean. Like I'm not downing your fucking thoughtful words, like your fortune cookie words. I'm just saying they're fucking beautiful as fuck, dude, and they should be enjoyed by all. Dead Poop, do you acknowledge Johnny's tip? Yeah, no, I did. Legendary Gaming, I was like roop boop boop boop, like Sunny Alarm, and then also Johnny's. I also like mentioned, but yes, I don't have a Streamlabs. It doesn't show up, but yes, I did mention both of them. Hypothetically, we can recalculate the way all this plays out with you guys seeing the way placed, but mentally, I think it's however much harder to see. But challenges can be beaten if you put her head down. Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, like that reminds me of you ever Tyler Childers? It's like put your nose to the grindstone and keep your head out of the pills. Keep your nose to the grindstone and your head out of the pills. You know what I mean? Like That's kind of what you're saying, I think. Truman Burbank's in the Jesus. Michael is Marco, and Cody is Gabby. There you go. There you go. And Richard calls me a draw. Nah, and hey, it's all up here, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't judge or comment on an obscure comment when, dude, I'm the guy behind the camera half the time, just chit chapping about fucking random shit, and like some of it could be offensive sometimes. So you know what I mean? Like, I'm here to put I ain't here to put shame on anyone's game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm having a tough time understanding Michael Flynn, I'm patient enough to fucking try to understand it. Because, man, I'm sure he's got a great point across. Once his brain almost like fucking um avatars, once her mullet avatars us together, and we're like, God, and we understand what. I bet you he has beautiful thoughts. I bet you he has beautiful thoughts and great thoughts. You know what I mean? So I'm here to fucking bag on no one. There's only 8 of us. Like, you know what I mean? Can't bag on. I can't bag on one of 8 of us because we'd be down to 7. Oh, Saint Squad's in the motherfucking Jesus. Has Mick Fluffy Nips has been MIA in a while. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I had that man's address, I'd almost do like a welfare check, because, man, he hasn't been back in a while. Like, I don't know if, and realistically, I don't know what demographic he falls in, but possibly one night I may have offended his demographic. I don't know. Like, unless he's busy. Like, I'm not gonna go all nefarious on McFluffy Nips. Fucking maybe life just got a hold of him, and that's cool. You know what I mean? Like, I miss him, but I have a feeling he'll be back. Yeah, Pussy Slayer 69. He was a fucking pin too, eh? I saw her today at the reception, a glass of wine in her hand. I knew I would. I knew she would look my direction. Fuck yeah, man. You get some of them broads, the fucking early afternoon drinking, that wine drinking, and then you give him one of these. Just, and sometimes it's all it takes. Just that one glance of attention. Just that one glance of attention. And that one glance could ruin a marriage. Could 100% ruin a marriage. You know what I mean? So be careful. Be careful with that power. You know what I mean? That glance power is potent. That glance power is potent. Like, I've seen marriage get ruined over a hot steamy glance one time. Because you know why? They don't get hot steamy glance at home, and that's all. That's all. And then the lady's like, oh my goodness, this hot steamy glance, and then you may make or break a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, if you're with this lady, and hopefully God forbid, but God forbid in reverse, like God forboded that you like wink at her. She's like, oh man, I think this guy really pays me attention, and then you give her the worst fuck of your life. I think she's gonna love her husband forever. She's gonna have a new appreciation for your husband, and you didn't wreck a marriage. If anything, you saved one. But then if you come in all fucking hard cocked, and like having a game plan with like fucking 6, 7 different like positions and moves, yes, you will wreck a marriage. Like, you know what I mean? That that wink and a gun to the chick, that's a powerful move, man. Fucking be careful. Be careful. Excellent. I miss Dark Phantom. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, where are all these OGs from back in the day? Yeah, WLG hasn't been back, and technically, if you guys keep mentioning people that used to be around that aren't, that's just hurtful to my feelings. It's almost like, oh man, remember that friend you had, and you're like, yeah, that's sad, and then the rebuttal is like, remember that other friend you had, and I'm like, yeah, that's sad, and I already had a little bit of sad, and then you're coming back with like a third, like, remember. So you know what I mean, like. You want to make this stream pleasant, or you're just trying to make me cry? You know what I mean? Like even Ryan McKenzie popped in for a few, and I haven't seen him since. Like, you know what I mean? People pop in. Like streams are fun, but it's not for everyone. Like, man, streams are long. Streams are long. Um, Nina's always around. Like honestly, Nina, as far as Nina goes, yes, she hasn't stopped in on a live stream. But man, as far as like when the live stream's done, she'll throw in a comment. Like Nina's still fucking poop head strong. Like, you know what I mean? Like fucking. I miss Papa Kale. I was hanging out with Papa Kale last night. Actually, me, Papa Kale, and Fiji and Panda were hanging out last night, just shooting the shit. And some of the shit that got shot was weird, dude. Oh, Fiji Water exploring new categories. Oh, Fiji Water exploring new categories. And I was like, oh, yeah, yes, sir, young man. I'm happy with the classics. I'm happy with the classics, but he's derp. He's dare I say dipping in deeper categories than the fucking 10 classics. Like, you know what I mean? Like, remember when a girl just had a big butt and that was a thing? Some people are beyond that. Some people are beyond that nowadays. Sam here, excommunicated. I miss Johnny too. And maybe they all died from COVID. Man, that's morbid. No, that's morbid. You gonna wear that dead poop shirt soon? The one that doesn't fit me? Never. Jacob gave me that knowing it'll never fit me. But I might cut the logo out for like a. Oh man, I got the hiccups. I might have to cut the logo out for like a patch or something like that. Tom Green paid to be unsubscribed, and fuck Tom Green. I honestly look for my Tom Green fucking VHS. I don't know if you guys knew what was going on, but this week I went to the Panic Room to watch a VHS, and I went through like you know what I mean I lost a lot of it in the fire, and plus VHSs. It's not like I kept them, but I kept a couple ones. One was a Tom Green one, couldn't find it. So, anyways, it was like Snoop Dogg Smoke Fest. Went to the Panic Room, put that in the VHS, and it's hooked up to the TV. Man, I made a night of it. I was like 3 hours there by myself, and that place is haunted as fuck. And you know what's crazy about that? When I was there, man, I heard some gnarly shit. Was I scared? Yes. Did I man up and stick around for a little bit more? Yes, I did. But then, like a few days later, I'm hanging out with another regular at the Panic Room, and she's like, you were here by yourself? I was here by myself one time, and I heard this." And she described this fucking same noise as I heard in the same direction. Like, uh, it's haunted. It's haunted. Like this one dude that's like his drug use is very questionable. So is his like grasp of reality also? Um, He's like, all you heard is like fighting cats. And I'm like, there's no cats in here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're saying the ghost I heard is fighting cats, and it did sound like fighting cats. So he's heard these ghosts too. And he's like, oh, it's just fighting cats in the hallway. I was like, there's no cats in here, bro. And like, he was to the point where he's like, oh, yes, cats can come in. And I was like, man, there's no way cats. There's never been a cat in here. But anyways, yeah, that's what it sounds like. Two cats fighting in the hallway, just a near shot of the main room, and it's scary as fuck when you're all alone. I miss Up to No Good. Yeah, Up to No Good, man. Man, I love that guy. I love that guy. And you know why you miss him, and why I miss him, and why he hasn't been around? Because he hasn't been around on YouTube. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like a mini Ellie Beast, where Ellie Beast has done so many food challenges, probably wrecked his internals. Because I know fucking Up to No Good, man. His internals are wrecked, and he's like legit like not making any more content right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's almost trying to like think of what's next without the food challenges. But yeah, Up to No Good. Up to No Good was a fucking bomb. And one of these days, are you gonna be like, oh man, remember when Ellie Beast used to drop by? Like, why are you guys so doomy and gloomy of bringing up who used to hang out? You know what I mean? I'm just kind of like, dear diary, dear diary, hurtful, dear diary, hurtful. I'm gonna have to write about it. It's like, oh man, like I used to have all these other fucking cool people I used to hang out, and like now they're not here. Like, dear diary. You can cure hiccups by shotgunning a beer. I don't have any beers, but maybe I'll fucking shotgun a claw. Who was the guy in your old video who shotgun beers? That was Bobby. Bobby, because he looks like Bobby from King of the Hill, but his real name's not Bobby. And what is his real name? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. But is Bobby. I love Bobby, and he's a beast. He took like two pints of hard liquor, and then a double pour shot. Wow, and it was just fucking. He's a machine. Yeah, yeah. See, I'm tearing up too, Johnny. Like, we're all reminiscing. We're all reminiscing about the fun of time past. The fun of time past. Like, you know, what I mean, yes, we're over 300. We're at 302, but like in the back of my head, is that a solid 302? No, that's Marco's goons getting sent over, and man, they're expecting WFG videos, and they're not gonna get that. They're gonna get me puking, shitting, swearing, talk about fucking non PC shit, and they're gonna be gone. I bet you we're gonna be down under 300 again. I guarantee you that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a fact. That's a fact, Jack. But do I miss? Okay, no one said it. Do I miss fucking Tater? Man, do I miss Tater? Like, I used to do these live stream alone before, and that was during the COVID. And man, I'll always do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love hanging around with you guys. And to me, like, yes, Tater's not here, but guess who's here? Ritu's here. Johnny's here. Fucking Papa Kale's here. Legends here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're all here, but I miss Tater. I miss Tater. He's back to work, and hopefully I get back at work, and then we'll just have to figure out new fucking, I don't know, a new schedule or something. I have patterns of going into something and then dropping into all in on something else. Is that why you left Phillips? So you're saying you're gonna drop me, Rick, too? Once you're done, once you get done with my bullshit, you're gonna just leave me, leave me for the for the new fucking. Well, say something like charity case for the new charity case. I've been all these streams for a while. Clock is ticking. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. If I don't make shit happen, Rick 2 is gonna just fucking leave our asses. Rick 2 needs to follow his heart, and that's okay. And I'm not strong holding anyone. I'm not strong holding anyone. So you know what I mean. I miss Redbeard. I haven't seen him in 3 months. And man, Redbeard messaged me. Like I messaged him. I was like, dude, man, like, what are you up to tonight? He's like, oh, tonight's no good. And then like a 2 nights later, he's like, dude, I got nothing going on. Let's live stream like regularly almost. And fuck yeah, I'm down. So yeah, Redbeard will be here soon, and I'm excited. I'm excited, man. I half the time. Okay. This might sound a little weird, but when he was bouncer at the bar, well, he's bouncer at the bar, and I'd be at the other bar or whatever. If I know he's bouncer at the bar, I'll almost make it a point to go down. And yeah, there's a bunch of cool people at the bar, and am I going in like a fucking half a rock star, high fiving people and shit like? Yes, I am. But after the shit settles down, hear him talking to Redbeard, just fucking shooting the shit with him, man. He is a funny character, and yeah, I want him back. And he's gonna start his own shit. So, and he's gonna do way more professionally than me. Like, you know what I mean? All the shit that I do wrong, he's gonna do right. And technically, he's gonna have more views than me. And then I'd be like, oh, Redbeard, man, please help me. And he will. Like, you know what I mean? Like, help to help. And I know a few people that are like, oh man, like Cujo's one of them. Cujo's all about, man, you want to be in my video? I'll be in your video. Let's do a video. Like, you know what I mean? Like, time's time, and no one charges for time if you're having fun fucking spending your time. And that's all it is. That's all it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when I go hang out with fucking Redbeard on his stream, you can't fucking tell me. Like, if you tell me and disagree with me, I'll punch you right in the throat. You can't tell me I'm not gonna have a good time just hanging out with him. Like, you know what I mean? And when he comes down here, man, it's a fucking great time. CJ Hale's in the motherfucking Heezies. Score PC crap. CJ Hale in the Heezy. Ah, man, he even called out that my fucking Easy. Like, you know what I mean? I could have said his house, but I said Heezy, and he you in my head, bro? What are you doing in my head? uh Dead poop or Redbeard nuts. Yeah, Redbeard's nuts are made of fucking steel. They're not even made of flesh. They're just like fucking brass monkey nuts. Do you own a foam dome? Do you own a foam dome? Those hats that hold 2 beers with straws to the mouth. No, I've never owned one of those. LAB sent me. Um, Wagwan, why is a stream like a funeral? You guys getting, fuck you guys, I'm getting high. Oh man, were we gloomy? Sorry, dude. Sorry, Papa. I know we got in a gloomy topic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's fucking cheer up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't have the right shirt to be fucking everything is alright. We'll put in a bummer cloth and everything will be alright. Let me take it to the island, my brother. You know what I mean? Like, come on in and we'll switch up our vibes. We'll switch up our vibes. Sorry, Papa. Sorry, Papa Kale. Mm. Nine. But yeah, the whole night of the Panic Room was great. It was a great night. Great night. Great friends, great drugs, great entertainment. The beer's going down pretty good. Even though, man, this is almost a life changer. Like legit. There's no laws on the claw. Fellas getting white girl wasted on the claw. But you know what I mean? I'm drinking water and alcohol. I'm getting drunk. And tomorrow, well, at this point later today, I'm gonna feel pretty decent. I'm gonna feel pretty decent. Hi, my buddy, before he gets touched. Look, no one's gonna hurt this thing. Except for this one time, I don't know if it was on camera. I don't know if Ritu picked up on it, but I remember me and fucking Tater were streaming. And I was like, "Oh, where the fuck's my buddy?" He's like, "Behind here." I guess I baseball batted him. Broke the chair a little bit. He was behind the furniture and just dismangled. He was missing his bandana. And I couldn't picture myself being in the mind frame of like causing violent things to my buddy, but it did happen. It did happen this one day where I did have to pick him up from the ground, pick him up from the gutter where I just fucking threw him into like over a few days, and the old my buddy doll wouldn't have fucking that wouldn't have flied. That wouldn't have flied. If I would disrespected the old my buddy doll that's like full of the fucking bad moj, uh, I think he would have kept me up at night. I think he would have found a way to get in my fucking dreams and be almost like that Freddy Krueger's like almost like here I am trying to sleep after a fucking long day. I'm like this. I'm like and the little my buddy doll is like, fuck me over. I'm fucking laying on the ground here, you motherfucker. And like I wake up out of the dead sleep. And this is the old my buddy doll. This one don't got no power, but the old one, oh my goodness, the old one probably woke me up out of a dead sleep. Grimace touches my buddy all the time. I don't know what Grimace is into, but if my buddy tells me that there's been inappropriate contact between them two, like unsolicited, then it's done. It's done. We're just gonna keep them separated. Like, you know what I mean? Like Grimace be over here and my buddy be chilling wherever the fuck he wants. Like, you know what I mean? Like we'll put Grimace in a fucking cage. You know what I mean? Put him in a little fucking live trap. And if he gets that bad, if Grimace wants to fuck around that much, fuck around with my buddy, man. I'll trap a small child raccoon in a live trap, and I will put Grimace in there, and let's see how it lasts after a day. A wild raccoon with Grimace. It'd be like, Grimace would be like, no, I'm friends with Ronald. I can get you hamburgers. And the raccoon's like, just like, yeah, just don't even give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll rip you apart, you motherfucker, you fucking purple motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? Like, uh, and that's the consequences for fucking with this guy, because man, legend, love Grimace, but my buddy came first. And you know what I mean? I got a fucking Cinco Familia. You know what I mean? Cinco Familia. And if your doll's coming in with a bad Carfax, like, you know what I mean? Like, this doll isn't meant to be in playgrounds or like within a few 100 feet of schoolyards. And that was unbeknownst to me because I got him in the mail from you. And he's like harassing my buddy. I'll lock him up with a fucking raccoon, dude. And will I post that online? Probably not. Will I send it to you specifically just so you know the goddamn fucking extent of what this guy did? Of course I will. Of course I will. I'll send it to you. I'll figure. I'll look up a couple of YouTube videos on how can I send this big file over to you, because I would leave it raw and uncut. Like I would, like you see the rips and damages. If he fucks around with him, like you know what I mean. But man, if they're best friends, man, then they'll create a bond, and none of this will happen. Of course not. Like that, I'll bring them to the park together. Like you know what I mean. Like I'll double video these guys. But man, if he fucks around, like you know what I mean. Like I won't hesitate. I won't hesitate to fucking trap a rat or a raccoon, and then just share a cage till one of them fucking leaves. And then none of them are leaving. Actually, yeah, that's more the point. None of them are leaving. Like you know, if I took the time to catch a raccoon around, none of them are leaving. Fight to the death, and they're like, oh, what does that mean? What does that mean? I was like, well, just death. It's like, oh, what the winner's life? No, no, death. And they're like, oh, geez, that's not fair. I was like, well, fight. You know what I mean? Don't matter death. Are there any ferrets in your house? I came across one ferret in my house one time in the basement. This one time I was like, just a quick fucking thing, and that's what I think that ate my cat, my little lucky cat. I was feeding a stray, and I'm pretty sure it's right around the time where I had a ferret in the basement, and the fucking ferret ate the cat. Pure clean bones, like you know what I mean, like I don't know how you do your chicken wings, but there's certain tricks that you leave nothing on the bones, and you coming out clean. No, I'm a Hollywood eater, so that's not me. But some people can fucking present a clean bone. This cat was pure clean bones, all of it, except for the tail, and that's how I recognized it was like my cat. The tail was intact, like there's no meat on it, so it was like the black and white fluffy tail that I grown to love. And at the end of the day, I still had to get through to my basement to do work underneath, and it was like at the edge of an opening for a crawl through. And you know what I had to do with this beloved cat I love that I'm pretty sure a fucking ferret ate? I put a sweater over top its bones, and like army crawled over top. And man, I heard and felt every fucking bone crack as I crossed. It's not a good day. It was not a good day. Like, you know, I mean, here I am. Oh, lucky. There you are. Nope. There you are. And then I put a sweater over top, and I'm cracking over fucking old cat bones. But yeah, that's a ferret story. Um, Eric 2, if Lee's changing my name to Eric 2, so Deadpool does me and won't cry. Are there any fair? Okay, Deadpool, what's your place for chicken nuggets? McDonald's chicken nuggets is the bomb. I think is honestly because they have the honey option. Like a fucking you dip a chicken nugget in honey, like fucking forget about it. But we have this place called Dan's Market, and they got like McDonald's knockoffs where you do them in the oven just right. They look, taste, and feel and look and taste just like a fucking McDonald's fucking chicken nugget for a fucking fraction of the price. But that don't solve the honey problem because I like to dip them in honey. Deadpool twisted my arm. I'm pouring a vodka soda. And instead of me pouring them, Johnny, man, white claws are readily available, and that's what I don't hate. That's what I don't hate. Grimace is a regular at Mr. Sub. Papa Kale, you're gonna get demoted for a comment like that. Grimace is under my supervision. His Carfax are unbeknownst to you. And yes, if he does want to choose to hang out in those spots, let him at least make safe decisions about it. But it's too early to tell, man. It's too early to tell. Like, don't judge a book by a non-cover you haven't even read. You haven't even seen the cover. You haven't seen the cover. Like, are the movie theaters even open? Because Grimace's movie ain't even out yet, bro. Like chill. Like, chill, Papa. I'm not gonna try and take anyone's place. I'm just saying it. And CJ Hill, I don't know if anyone insinuated that, but no, man. Maybe because we were talking about like people of like hangouts past, but no, man. Like, if you're not taking anyone's place, man. You have your own place, and I'm happy to have you here. You know what I mean? And if you feel any otherwise, let the people know. Fuck y'all's. Fuck y'all's. You know what I mean? Grimace is going to get some great footage of St. John underside. I think so. I like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm taking this guy, I'm going to include this guy for some of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think Grimace himself is going to become an Easter egg eventually. CJL, we're all special and implicated and irreplaceable. And he's part of us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, McNuggets are cheap in the U.S. Yeah, they're not that cheap here. They're not that cheap here. And I think one stream we talked about the price, where I was throwing some numbers at you guys, and you're throwing some numbers at me, and it's ridiculous how cheap you guys are. Johnny, I like the content. Yes, LAB sent me here, but I've been here since hanging out. And you don't have to explain yourself, but you know what I mean? Like, LA Beast, I've been a fan for his for a while, and he watches my videos. Like, I'll jump in on his live streams, and he'll talk about something I possibly did, you know what I mean, a day or two earlier, and it's a crazy super mutual respect, and it's heartwarming. Like, do I deserve his attention? No. Do I partially have it? Yeah, yeah. It seems so, and it's it's heartwarming. It's heartwarming, but it's 100% mutual, I believe. You can get 20 for like $5. See, in Canada, it's not like that. If I want that 20 pack, that 20 pack is gonna be like, okay, we no fries, no Coke, no fries, no pop. That 20 pack is gonna be like, I want to throw a crazy number like $12. I want to throw like a crazy number like 12, $14 in Canada for a 20 pack of nuggets. Like, and like, whoever's in Papa Kale, I know Papa Kale's in Canada. Dispute me. Isn't it like $12 for a 20 pack, $14 for a 20 pack? It gets crazy like that. Yeah, man, there's no laws with the claw, Lingley. And that being said, Lingley's in the motherfucking Jesus. H to the Jesus, Lindsay in the fucking Heezies. I'm glad that CJ Hill's here. Yeah, see, have you tried McDonald's Szechuan? Szechuan is far, Johnny. Szechuan is so far off my radar. It don't even like. Yes, is it in my fridge? Do I want it there? No. Like, man, Szechuan, I don't like the flavor. Like, if you want hot, there's a better tasting hot sauce. If you want mild, then put ketchup on it. Like, to me, Szechuan is not a, like, you know what I mean. And not to bag, and Johnny, man, you can love Szechuan all you want. Not to bag on it so hard like that, but to me, Szechuan doesn't belong in my life at all. Doesn't belong in my life. Like, if there's a fella on the stream that's ever named Szechuan, is he ever gonna get modded? Never, never. He can come up with some gold comments. Come back. Will he ever get modded? No. Szechuan doesn't belong in my life at all. I'm very glad you're here, CJ Hill. I feel Like, not a lot of places sell chicken nuggets. That's not wrong. That's not a wrong comment. Like a good chicken nugget, but it's almost like not a lot of places do, but like everyone does. Like, you know what I mean? Because that's an option that like kids gotta eat, and kids are picky. And here we're at fucking Johnny's fucking Szechuan Szechuan. Sorry, Johnny. Love you, bro. I'm glad that Johnny is glad that Johnny Hill's here. Legendary, meet me in the gaming. If ever I ask where should I not even like should I not even read half of these? Uh, Nothing but love. I want to say, play son. You know what I mean? Like, I was explaining the inner workings of like a disappearing comment. And yeah, if you guys are inner talking, like, feel free to disappear that comment. Like, I mean, honestly, these streams have been my COVID rock. Whatever happens, I never forget dead poop and the poop heads. And Johnny, like, it's almost like I was saying, like, Marco and Gabby. Like, at this point, we're friends. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, yes. Have her felt the palm of your hand against the palm of my hand for a hearty handshake? No, never in life. But do I feel that we're fucking great friends? 100%, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even if I stop streaming, like, you know what I mean? We're gonna keep in touch, dude. Like, we're friends, bro. You drink? Yes, I am drinking the Claw Lingley, and man, I feel great the next day. I feel great about the next day, and not to sound like that. And man, like, look at me. I'm fucking Deadpool 420. I fucking do some crazy shit and all this and that. But at the same time, man, this is like less fattening. This is less fattening. Look at I mean, like, I didn't drink fucking 20 loaves of bread. I didn't drink a fucking case of 20 loaves of bread. I've been drinking vodka and alcohol. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I feel better the next day. Like, the next day I'm not like, you know what I mean? It's anyways. New drink, new me. New drink, new me. So new drink to me. 2021. 2021. $14 for nuggets. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And Papa Kale fucking assured it. He's in fucking Saskatchewan, and he's saying, yeah, it's about $14, like 12.99, $14 for like the 20 nugget pack with no fries or nothing. Like, dude, man, like, USA's got some cheap food deals. 10 USA, my bad. 10 USA for 20 compared to our 14. Then that's not even great. Like, technically, your 10 USA is like, I don't know, worth more than 14 Canadian. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. 14 is crazy as hell. I get that 40 for 10. See, that's what I mean. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys have wicked fucking food deals, and we don't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't. Like, you know what I mean? If you want to eat, you gotta pay. If you want to eat, you gotta pay. Crown Down, Burger King, open 24/7. Yeah, and that's new. That's fucking that's some fucking high roller shit right there. McDonald's ain't open 24 hours, but that BK, that Burger King is. Um, got the best after hours eats. I always bring McNuggets to the Super Bowl parties. They're always a hit. Like, around here, if you want to be a boss and show up with like numbers, like, you know what I mean, you're not gonna go to McDonald's and show up to a party like a fucking like a potluck party and show up with like McDonald's numbers. But you can go to fucking Burger King And yes, they brought it up in prices recently, but it used to be 1.99 for 10 nuggets. And man, you go to Burger King, you get 100 nuggets. Whoa, what's that? Not that much, you know what I mean? And then you're the guy showing up at a potluck with a fucking 100 fucking BK nuggets and probably a giant fucking brown bag full of all kinds of sauces. You know what I mean? Aren't you a fucking hero? Like, you know what I mean? Who gives a fuck about fucking grandma's fucking uh fucking asparagus fucking dip or the spinach dip? I just showed up with a fucking 100 nuggets. Like, you know what I mean? Aren't I the champion of this potluck at this point? Um, you think a fast food joint that just sells chicken nuggets can exist? No, no, and that's not what I'm saying. I'm thinking every fast food joint must offer chicken nuggets or chicken tenders. You know what I mean? To some extent, you know what I mean. Like a no restaurant is not going to survive without offering that safe meal. Because, dude, like, okay, there's a background to me even thinking like this. When I used to work for Kent's Building Supplies, I used to go all across the Maritimes, renovating different Kent stores to be more current with the times. We're uplifting, we're upgrading these stores. And I've been all over. Like, I've done so many of these stores, and man, what a fucking tight crew. And let me just stop and think of what I was gonna fucking mention about. Let me just maybe read the thing again. Maybe like okay, yes. So yes, my roommate Terry, not the Terry you guys know, but a Terry. Um, our meals were paid for, right? Like, our meals were paid for. We were on the road. We had like fucking meal allowance and everything was paid for. And fucking Terry, every restaurant we went to, he was like, "Let me get the chicken fingers and fries." Like, I seen this guy order chicken fingers and fries throughout multiple years. Like, I seen him doing like, well, first off, 100% of the time, and second off, probably about 1,000 times. And like, it didn't take long for me. Like, well, man, what the fuck's your deal? It's like, you can't ruin a chicken fingers and fries. It's almost like that kids meal where you can't ruin a fucking chicken nugget. But he was adamant about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we'd go to, like, Jungle Gyms or a restaurant and whatever. Man, we were eating like kings, and he was like, "Wow, let me get the chicken fingers." He was weird about, like, he was weird about it in that sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying I should base my life on this, but I'm basing my life on that experience that every restaurant for a fact has some kind of chicken and fries option. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's not call it a nugget. Maybe it's a tender. Maybe it's a chicken strip. Maybe it's a finger. But because of people like him, they're everywhere. It's because I've seen it happen. Yeah, stuff is a lot cheaper in the U.S. Uh, my bottle's still there. Yeah, the old Walking Dead. But don't call it your bottle because you gave up full ownership. Like, my bottle's still there. Yes, Lingley, my bottle is still here. It's in my house. Thank you for the gift. and just kidding, just kidding. Um, that one looked like Elvis, and the other one looked like Newman from Seinfeld. I have two brothers. Shit, I should have seen me. Shit, son, you should have seen me tonight. Why, you were cutting my rug pretty decent? Were you out there fucking cutting rugs, bruh? Johnny, weird question. I only fuck human ladies. Technically, CJ Hill, that isn't a question. What is the question? Johnny, weird question. I only fuck human ladies. That is not a question, actually. That seems more like a statement, and everyone's technically allowed to quote unquote fuck or like court or penetrate or rest in bed sheets with whomever or whatever they choose nowadays. Because no, I get it. Is what root, like what's the umbrella word for everything? What's the umbrella word for everything? Whatever that word is the word I want to like umbrella everything. Like, you know what I mean? Boom. I wish I knew the word. Like, I'd be so much more kinder with the full word, but I don't know. I don't have the pamphlet. I don't have the pamphlet. There's no chicks in San Fran. So there's no chicks in San Fran. Sad face. Chick-fil-A has the best nuggets. See, we don't have Chick-fil-A's, and I bet you they do have the best nuggets. Um, for me, the hot tub jet as a kid was a go-to place. Go-to place for what? Just hanging out. Just hanging out. Hopefully the crowd fucking disperses and you're just hanging out, and then instead of sitting on the seat, you fucking do the reverse move, and then you're just getting the pressure on your fucking area. I've never done that. I've never done that. I've never done that. Fleshlight, yeah. Uh, Johnny, okay, no, or a lot of gross shit floating in that hot tub. Yeah, a hot tub should be like high chlorine, like, you know what I mean, like that's a grossest thing. That's a gross, especially if it's a family hot tub. You know what I mean? Like, man, if me and Mrs. Poop have a hot tub and I invite you guys over, don't, 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 don't come over. Don't come over. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we've done it in it. Obviously, I don't have a hot tub. Like, this is like just hypothetically, we've done it in there. And then it's like, oh man, am I just putting regular amount of chlorine or high chlorine just to get rid of my fucking evidence? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I bet you a lot of fucking home hot tubs, if you were to like luminol, like fucking CSI, man, that whole hot tub would fucking illuminate pure fucking giant bright purple. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? No one wants to be in a hot tub, and that's why I don't have a hot tub, because fucking that's a greasy fucking warm cesspool of. They're returning chickens and like onions from salmonella and E. coli, and I bet you a fella's hot tub is grosser than that. You know what I mean? For me, hot tub jets as a kid was a go-to place. A lot of grocery. I might be screwed up, but if my old lady doesn't give it up, I can I can get it elsewhere. I have childrens with multiple ladies. And CJ Hill, in a certain lifestyle, that is very, very, very like possible option. That is a possible, very possible option. Um, to me, I'm just like, oh man, do you mind? Are you up for this? And if not, like, you know what I mean, like I'll just find like a quiet place sometimes and just like fucking just get one off, like, you know what I mean, just bazinga. Yeah, let's call a spade a spade. Yeah, that would be too much headache for me. Yeah, exactly, exactly. And to me, and CJ, in jobs and careers, I'm a lost soul. I haven't found my place. I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, even though I'm fucking planning growing up. But as far as in love and in life, man, Mrs. Poop is like she's like my soulmate. Like she's my everything. Like you know what I mean? Like she's more than my like she's part of me. Like you know what I mean? Like when I have a stressful moment, like you know what I mean? Yes, the doctor gave me medication and I've rarely ever had to take the medication. I call Mrs. Poop and man, she calms me down. She's like she makes sense of my fucking wacky thoughts and this and that. Like she's she's like you know what I mean. She's more than my soulmate. Like you know what I mean. Like I need her. I need her. In Vegas, the pool parties on Sundays. A lot of floaty stuff. They have to shock the pool. Man, I seen I man like all this chlorine and pool talk. It's weird that it came up because last week I seen a YouTube video of a guy who took like a paint bucket size of water, boom, boom, water, water. Then they put the amount of chlorine times three, so not the recommended amount, like times three the recommended amount. Boom, in one bucket, in the other bucket the same thing. So we got two buckets of the same, but in one bucket he dropped in a little bit of urine, a little bit of urine. And you know what's crazy? He opened the bucket with just chlorine and water, stuck his nose in, boom, smells like nothing. Then he opened the bucket with the chlorine, the water, and a little bit of urine. And he's like, that smells like the pools I grew up with. That smells like the fucking, like the aquatic center. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess chlorine doesn't really have a smell when it's in the water. It smells when it interacts with like urine. So all those pool when you go to the fucking public pools or the pools or and you have that fucking high smell, that's a heavily piston pool. That's legit. That's a heavily piston pool. Like you know what I mean? Little factoid: if you can smell the pool, it's been pissed in. If you can't smell it, it's being pissed in. Fleshlights are overrated. Pain to clean. Yeah, it is a pain to clean. Like you know what I mean? It's fun once, twice, or twice. But after that, it's like, man, do I even want to put my dick in this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how clean is this rubber at this point? I don't really swim in pools anytime unless they are brand new, poly and just dirty. Like, to me, like, fuck a pool, fuck a hot tub. Like, I'm a weird germaphobe in that sense. But you give me a river and an ocean, and I can't swim. Like I almost drowned. Like you know, I drowned when I was a kid. Like I had water pushed out of my lungs when I was a kid. Um, I'll go up to like you know where I feel comfortable. Like you know what I mean. Like you know what I mean. A little deeper than my waist, and I can touch the bottom. Like you know what I mean. Like I'll play in the water. I won't swim around, but a river and an ocean over a pool, way over a pool, way over a pool. And some of these rivers and oceans have fucking well, not the oceans, but some of the rivers I fucking fuck arounds with have leeches. Leeches. I'll take a leech over a pissy chlorine fucking hot tub, pissy chlorine dirty hot tub. You know what I mean? You know what I can fucking swipe off with a business card? A leech off me. You know when there's no turning back is when that fucking floating iceberg of fucking last night's fucking household activity sperm floating around and it just sticks on me like I'm in a hot tub and then I got this weird patch. I'm like, man, what is this? And I'm trying to like fluff it away. And as soon as I try to fluff it away, I know exactly what it is. And isn't that a fucking gross moment? I don't know. Oh God, I just pictured him in a semi. Went full on and got the one with the vibrating sides, milk myself dry. And I had the battery one. I had the battery one too, and they're great for a while. But then after a while, it's almost like, man. And then like if you wish them off the internet, they're cheap as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? You can get a steady rotation. You can get a steady rotation of it, but I don't know. Been there, done that. Yeah, Papa. I only swim friends' private backyard pools where little kids have access and are gross. Yeah, you're pool picky, and I get that. You're pool picky, and I'm 100% pool picky to the point where I won't probably ever pop up a pool. You know what I mean? But yeah, I understand being pool picky. We need Blingly on this stream. Um, and that comment was given by Lingley, so it's almost like Lingley wants Lingley on the stream. I always pissed in the pool as a kid. Of course, that's where you're gonna piss. Like, you know what I mean? Only fucking psychopaths don't piss in the pool or in whatever body of water they're in. Like, you know, I mean, that's expected. That's expected. Love you, Rick Two. Sorry for that. And I don't think there's any hostility. Like, man, Rick Two's factual. Rick Two's like a fine wine, and quite frankly, some people don't fucking drink wine. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? CJ Hill, you belong here as much as everyone else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, no. Anyways, I don't know. The Blingleys control the West Side. Maybe they're well known, and it's almost like, you know the Blings, you know the Blangleys, and they're like, hells yes. Oh, makes sense. Walked in after Scotty walking over to Shea Dead Poop. Man, he got lost last two times. Like, to me, like Lingley, if are you online? Are you watching? To me, by the time you get here and walk here, you're gonna get lost in the yard. Last time, fucking Tater had to fucking, I don't know, chirp you in like a fucking great mare, like. And I think by the time you get here, it's already 3:15, like 3:15, like, you know what I mean. At the very most, I'm thinking like a 4 o'clock shutdown. So you know what I mean. If you want to come down for a 4 o'clock shutdown, by all means, my good friend. By all means, my good friend. But you know what I mean, I don't think I'm worth your trouble. I don't think I'm worth your trouble, bro. Um, Billy Zane was in Biff's gang. Never forget. And yeah, that did hit funny. That did hit funny last. What was it, last night or the other night? Because man, I kind of like Billy Zane for the fan. Like, man, like I'm that weird, abnormal Phantom fan. Fuck Billy Zane, but I'm a Phantom fan, and Billy Zane was in it. Just because, like I said, like my great aunt, her like comic book pornos had like naked titties and also the Phantom comic books, and I had to pretend to read the Phantom while I was watching, while I was looking also the titties ones. Uh, but yeah, like if I can get my hands on like fucking Phantom first appearance or like a key Phantom, I'll buy it. But you know what's crazy? The Phantoms came out when there was like, I want to say like 10, 12 cent comics. Like the Phantom is old. And you know what old means? Even a common is worth quite a bit. You know what I mean? Bingley made it home without his blonde or brunette. Since when do you talk in the third person? Like, since when are you talking the fuck wine? That's a shitty nasty. Yeah, like wine is kind of like a fucking what's the word I'm looking for? It's like it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. Like, but man, if you do like wine and you get fucking shittered on wine, like that wine buzz is like through the roof. It's through the roof. It's like, oh man, you smoke weed and hash, and that wine is almost like that shatter. You drink enough wine and only wine, you're getting that wine wasted, and that's like that shatter wasted almost. I'm up all night, bro. Did you get a redhead, Scotty? I want to beat up that bag hanging. Redheads are scarce. Yeah, redheads are scarce. And call that a typo. I don't think it was a typo, but you could retypo that into scary. Like a redhead girl. But my few experiences with them, scary. Like fiery personalities. Fiery personalities. You know what I mean? On how do I even read that? The how drove me about the 10 towels. I talked to Chrissy Swanson from the Phantom at the bar in Vegas. She gave me the dirtiest look. Man, fuck her then. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about Billy Zane. I don't give a fuck about Chrissy Swanson. But the Phantom? Yes. I like, you know what I mean? Like, for some reason, I like that comic. Wine is a last resort. That is last resort. And hopefully you don't like, you know what I mean? Let's say you're multiple drinks in, and then next thing you know, like, let me introduce you to my friend, wine. And at that point, like, even if you don't like wine, it's like almost stomachable. But man, if you don't like wine and to start your night on wine and you only have wine, poof, that'd be a rough ordeal. That'd be a rough ordeal. Blingley is the celebrity from St. John. Fuck, of course he is. He is well known. Well, how can you not be well known when you're fucking like I don't know 7 feet tall? 7 feet tall. Scott walked to Dead Poop's house. I prefer brunettes with green eyes. That's so specific. Is that why you have multiple babies' mamas? Because you're just like, yeah, the eyes aren't right. The eyes aren't right. Man, that was the weirdest sound ever. Right from this light, it almost sounded like a bug just got fucking burnt up. It sounded like a like a sizzling. It was weird. But yeah, like my buddy Fergie, like he's very specific. He's like, my dream girl is like a blonde native nurse with no children that doesn't want children. And you know what I'm telling him? Man, that's very specific. That's very specific. What else would I say to that? Redheads will steal your soul. Yeah, for their own. For their own. Um, as much as I've okay, yes, redheads are crazy in a sense. That yeah, they're fucking crazy. But I've also come across redheads that are crazy in a good way. Like, man, Ferg's my best friend. He's a redhead. He's crazy in a good way where fuck it, man. No, no, like this guy's crazy. But also, man, the love and respect that we have for each other is like it's like a family bond. Like, you know what I mean? Like we're family friends, but also in life, man, he is a crazy fucker. And Redbeard, Redbeard is a great guy, man. I put him on a pedestal out of sheer respect, and I like just out of friendom. Like, you know what I mean? He's a great guy and he's a ginger. Like, you know what I mean? So I can't put all ginger, well, and he is crazy too, right? So yes, they're all crazy, but crazy could be in a good way. And yes, some of it is in a good way, you know? All right. The girl with the green eyes was the thing, Big Trouble in China. 5 likes, and I walked down to dead poops. No, you're not doing the 5 likes and you walk down. You walk down or you don't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm on a time frame. Like, if you want to wait for 5 likes, by the time you get here, I'd be like, all right, guys, my last drink. Have a good night. And you want to have 10 minutes on the stream or a half hour? Like, you know what I mean? You don't need 5 likes. You don't need 5 likes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people unlike this. Thumbs down this stream. Thumbs down this stream. Um, Amazing movie, Johnny. Oh yes, the big the was it Russell? You know what I mean? Russell, man, Kurt Russell. Come on, man, that was a brain fart. Fucking Kurt Russell. Thank you, Johnny, dude. And that's what I mean. Like, a guy my age has been through so many Kurt Russell movies. That's a problem for me. Is this Alzheimer's? Is this what Alzheimer's feels like when you can't remember a great movie star? It's like, oh, what's that? What's that damn guy? What's that Van Damme guy? What's that Claude Van Damme guy? Oh, you mean Jean Claude Van Damme? You idiot! Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on! Like, you know what I mean? The fucking Kurt Russell, fucking banging out bangers for years, banging out bangers for years. And Tango and Cash, like we talking about Sylvester Stallone, he's in Tango and Cash, like fucking Kurt. I'm trying to think of a great other Kurt Russell movie. Like he's done a lot of like great medium movies. Like, but what's another great other, like Backdraft was one. He was great. He was great. And King Cattrall, come on down, Scotty. He's got 5 likes before Dead Poop reads the comments. Almost out the door, but done seem want. Almost out the door, but don't done seem wanted. No, come on down. Like, if anything, I'm saying like, why wait for a goal when you just come on down? Like, that's what I'm saying, Scotty. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you got nothing going on, if you want to hang out, like, why wait for a goal when you just come down and hang out? That's the only thing I'm saying. Roadhouse. Kurt Russell wasn't in Roadhouse, was he? Escape from LA was the bomb dig. Yeah, Escape from LA was the fucking bomb. Both my baby mamas were in a relationship before my first, then a year later with the other one. 4 years later with the first, then 4 years then another one from another one, then the 4 years later. And yeah, you start adding 4 years, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like you starting a career and a relationship, and then it took 4 years. So yes, if you're old enough and you have if you have all those 4 years to be able to add those up, then I 100% I like it, dude. I 1,000% get it. I 1,000% get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have one of my, like, some of my best friends that have multiple children. They're like, I think I found the one, and they're with them multiple years, and then it's like, no, that's not the one. She's crazy, and then boom, I think I found the one, and then have it, and then multiple years, like, you know what I mean? Like, I get, man, dude. I don't even know if I said anything for you to want to have to explain yourself, but unnecessary. But man, I 100% get it. Like, one of my best friends, actually, I'll even throw a name out there, which is not even going to be a name. Like, Bane's brother. Bane's brother was my best friend growing up. Like, this guy, Bane's brother. When I say I known Bane since I was like 11, yes, I did, because he was like my best friend's younger brother. Like, I was friends with his older brother, and this guy in life was just like, just wanting to be happy with a girl, and he done had a lot of kids with a lot of different girls, and he meant well every single time. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Scotty's halfway there. Well, hopefully he doesn't get lost. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hopefully he's been here enough times that he doesn't get lost. Rick 2, you still there? Um, CG, your life so complex. I don't even understand it. And I understand it, Papa Kale. I 100% understand it, man. Like, life will turn you for a twist. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you hear about other people's stories, or you heard rumors of a fella that this happened to, and like, oh man, once upon a time I heard this. Some of those are based off of real life, and real life can be fucking fucked. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it happens, dude. CJ Hales spread his seed like Genghis Khan, and man, I wish I would. Like, man, if God or whoever you believe in would give me, the next one would be a boy for sure, 100%. I would do it. I would do it. It's late for me to get another, but for a boy, just to fucking carry on my fucking last name. My last name is dead because I got two girls. My last name is dead. Thank goodness my brother has two boys, and our last name is gonna fucking carry on. But technically, on my branch, as far as like finding up my name, I've killed my name. So you know what I mean? Like, if
Knock, knock, who's here, motherfuckers?
it is locked. What's up? What's up, Scotty?
Found the place on the first try.
Man, that's impressive.
That's a lie. I almost went next door.
Man, it's the first one. Like,
Dude.
you cross a place you try to find
No.
to get lost on where you don't.
Do you want to know how I find your place? What place can accommodate a fishing shack? The house next door.
But the fishing shack is there. You don't have to like try to figure out where a fishing shack is when you see my fishing shack.
The fishing shack is on this side.
Oh, you associate it with like the other house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so close.
I do put it close because no one wants a fishing shack in their yard, so I do put it. It's almost like I'm pretending it's neighbors.
And I'm like, we live so close together. That's uncanny.
It is, man. It's.
I was coming out here. I had a fucking opening fucking comedy act for you peoples, but I forgot most of it. But I remember a little bit. So here it goes.
And I'm not gonna get in your way.
I like
I'm
it.
not gonna get in your way.
That's mad respect.
Let's hear it.
But no.
Pinch it. Let me hear a pinch it of your brain.
I'm setting it up.
Let me hear a pinch it of your brain.
No.
Don't set it up to fail.
I'm letting everybody down now. And I know I'm doing it.
Do you want me to read a few comments and you can gather your thoughts a little bit?
It doesn't matter.
I'm behind. I have to read a few.
They might.
Let me read what they saved that you showed up. They're probably like trumpeting the horn.
My best is a freestyle. Hey, but
a freestyle? No.
It's 100% freestyle. But I don't know which one of your followers. 2 of your followers have me on Snapchat.
Yeah.
I'm thinking one might be
dick pics. Did you get dick pics?
I don't do dick pics, no.
All right, then carry on.
But with the followers, I almost sent them
dick pics. Don't.
No. I almost sent them new girl photos of the ladies I was with. But the only reason why I didn't is because I have other ladies on my Snapchat that I'm trying to get with. So I'm not going to send other naked lady pics.
I don't know. Okay, I've never been on Snapchat in my life, and I don't know if Snapchat is that greasy, but
no. The thing is,
do you think these people want to see naked people of your friends? Yes, probably. Maybe I should add you on Snapchat. Show me her titties.
Maybe you would like to see conquered females.
Yeah, send me that through the text. But do people on Snapchat need to see it?
Here's a new thing right now that I was drinking Crown Royale.
Of course you are.
Original with President's Choice Ginger Ale. 49 cents this week at the Superstore. That's a plug. That's a plug.
That's 100% a plug.
But hey, No Frills got them 3 Pepsis for $2.88. I know that, but that's besides the point.
Don't send people elsewhere. Don't prop up.
What was
No
my
Frills.
point? What was my point? So my point was on my hard stuff. I lose my train of thought very good. So what happened?
All right, let me announce a couple boys. There's some boys coming in.
Oh. So I messaged my buddy who's down from Fort Mac, right?
Yeah.
An hour passes, my phone rings. And I assume it was my buddy. Look at my phone, Norm. Fucking answer that right away, right? So he's talking to me. And I should
like Norm
Boucher.
Okay,
you don't know
Storm
Norman. I grew up with like one of my first enemies. First enemies. Side note, I hit him.
Don't side note right yet. Don't side note right yet.
All right. So, anyways,
sounds like you hit him in the head though.
I did with a
rubber mallet.
With a brick.
All right, read back to some offside notes.
He was on the sidewalk like dead. I walk into my house. I say to my dad, I'm like, I think I did something bad. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, I just hit Norman in the head with the brick. Goes outside, this fucking kid sprawled out, blood leaking out of his head.
Killed the man.
He needed stitches. We're best friends to this day. You just got to know you don't test me, right? Side note:
my old lady was lesbian and married. I have kids with both of them.
My dad was married 3
times.
Sups
in the house, Sups in the his and Johnny Harper's in the his.
So, anyways,
he made it. He did make it quick. Yeah.
My buddy messaged me last night. I messaged him. I'm like, my phone rang. I'm like, the only person that's calling me right now is this motherfucker that I messaged. So
he fucking smoke my lighter.
He calls me and shit. We need to smoke a joint. I brought some weed. Some bomb ass weed. Well, your weed looks pretty fucking good itself.
There's all kinds. I just opened one up. I just opened one up.
Fucking. Oh, it's fucking.
Yeah,
but you got some good shit there. Oh, I missed it. It wasn't a red ass though. We need to answer some questions. I was all over the place. If any of your followers want to hear a story, on adulterated shit, I'll tell you what. You're missing Dredrick Tatum. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you don't get Judge Tatum right now. But you
I
got-
miss Tate. I miss Tate.
You got Lingless?
Blingley. Man,
He'll
since when do you start talking to yourself in the third person, Blingley?
tonight.
Tonight it began. Scott. Okay.
I wish I could tell you just all the stories, right? But
you don't.
my stories, my extra stories. I think I'm starting an OnlyFans account.
Oh shit.
I only came to that.
Oh shit! You're gonna break the internet.
I only came to that.
You're gonna break the internet, dude.
I almost came to that conclusion talking to my buddies tonight. I was invited to
Harper's in the house. Two boys, 4 girls every year.
I was invited to a party. Buddies.
Snapchat is very greasy. Yes, Snapchat is greasy.
Buddy's wife got it's wrong on the party. So it was today at 4. So I'm like,
what kind of party are we talking about? Like,
it was a swingers party, maybe so. It was an adults only.
I didn't say swingers.
That's the epitome, right?
You just jumped to the conclusion of what this party actually was. So you went to a swingers party?
No.
You just said it was.
Well, if I thought it was, I went to a swingers party hoping it was swingers party, but it wasn't.
You don't know fucking sign language? This is like the rabbits in the fucking hole. Shoot it real quick. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm not going to shut it down.
You went to a swingers party.
No. I would have liked to. What? No.
Sounds like you said that's what you're saying.
So the main point of the story is in the title of my invitation, it was a barbecue.
You're inviting people to this party?
But it was a BYOB, bring your own beer, right? But there was a barbecue, so it was like unlimited food. So I'm hungry. So I'm driving uptown to see my lady friend. As I'm driving on the Harbor Bridge, my phone rings. And I almost go to an accident before on the Harbor Bridge. I don't learn my lesson. I answer my phone. It's my mom. I answer. She's like,
you gotta answer your mom.
My mom?
You have to. It's your mom.
Baby girl fucking was kind of hungry. She was craving KFC.
Are you still talking about your mom or baby girl now?
My mom, baby girl.
You call your mom baby girl?
No, I never told him this one
time you just did? This is one time you just did?
I'm like,
oh my goodness.
I'm in a flow of things, right?
Yeah, no, flow it up.
There's a bunch of baby girls around, but the only girl I actually care.
Oh fuck yeah!
All these other fucking skunts or whatever.
Whoa.
My mom she was craving KFC. Luckily me, I had KFC coupons in my truck, so
You had KFC today?
I did.
How was it? Gravy game be good this week.
No. KFC was kind of disappointing. The fries were okay.
Gravy game be good this week.
I let my fries sit for probably at least 30 minutes after ordering.
No, you fucked up on
that. But I still ate them all. But the thing with KFC, the lettuce was the worst. KFC lettuce.
Why? What you had lettuce in?
I got a zinger.
Oh, the zinger. Yeah.
No. I got
a Twister. The Twister.
I didn't know they had Twisters anymore. I just
no, they still have the Twisters.
But they don't have coupons or Twisters.
Okay.
So I got the. I got
the sandwich zinger.
I got the spicy big crunch combo with the coupon, and I got my mom a 3-piece dinner. I was gonna give her the 4, but
I gave Harvey a chance today on Skip the Dishes. Harvey's. I said it right. Harvey's.
Someone was talking to me about Skip the Dishes earlier.
Harvey's. I Harvey'd some Harvey's today, and it was horrible.
Can I tell you guys a story about fucking Skip the Dishes?
Give me a sec.
Well, I want to tell them a quick story.
Some dudes keep texting me on Craigslist.
This is a crazy story, boys.
And ask not to pick me up, but a bunch of dick pics.
You'll laugh. I don't send dick pics.
No, it was Craigslist. And yeah, man.
OnlyFans maybe, but
some of the internet gets greasy, dude.
Yeah.
I think some Crown. I'll drink some Crown. They got a new Apple Crown shit. It's bomb.
Apple Crown, no. It's only
you like the
Apple
maple
Crown
syrup?
Is like wine. You drink it because it's left over. I did it one night. It was good, but so
Somebody last time we were cruising and definitely being in hell. I had no idea what you guys were joking about.
Get
I don't know.
get in the know, motherfucker.
Deadpool
Look at my
is
head.
disgusting.
My head's tiny. Look at your head.
I'm
Squash it
close.
like a fucking walnut. Fucking fall right down. Oh.
I squish your head. Scotty has a quick story.
Yeah. Skip the
Herman's
dishes story.
Hardy's Harvey's mix. Pop up. Yeah. All
So
right.
it wasn't last. It was the Saturday or Sunday before last.
That was very sneaky.
I was at Rockies for wing night. I got there late, drinking the Thunder mugs. We're not going to talk about what happened there. So
Of course not. Of course not.
I left Rockies.
Side note.
I left Rockies. There was a skateboard.
I'll call out your side notes every time.
There was a skate. And I'll tell you, on adultery, there was a skateboard in the parking lot. The skateboard looked parked.
Side note.
So, unfortunately, I said I was commandeering the skateboard, which commandeering means you're going to bring it back. So I actually stole the skateboard. So I make it to.
You're talking about theft online?
I'm on
allegedly.
I'm on Union.
Allegedly, guys. 100% allegedly.
I'm on Union Street on a skateboard. I fall. Dangly motherfucker like me, I fall.
Man, you're falling from 7 feet high. You're falling from 7 feet high.
Hip, shoulder. Buddy I was with, he's like, I told you.
Hip and shoulders, knees and bones.
I told you shouldn't have touched that. So anyways, we make it to the max. I call it the iceberg. You remember the iceberg?
Yeah.
So
that's why I call it.
We go in. Fuck
the man. I call it the
iceberg. We go in. I get a beer. I get my first drink. As I'm drinking my first drink, I left the skateboard outside. Everybody's like, "Oh, your skateboard! Someone's gonna steal it. Here you go. Bring it back in." Finish my second drink. I go outside for a smoke. There's my skateboard. I get on it again. I fucking fall even worse off a curb. Oh, I am almost scorpioned on this fucking curb. I fall the exact same way. Hip and shoulder. So hurt. So anyways, I'm macking on these two girls.
Side note, side story.
I find out one of them.
Side story, we can just jump right quick.
I find out one of them has a hotel room at Canada's Best Value Inn.
Side story.
The old Howard Johnson. So they're like our rooms one something or I couldn't remember. I remembered the one, couldn't remember the rest of it. So
side story.
I leave the bar, go back to the fucking after party place, grab our liquor, go to the hotel.
Where'd you get liquor from?
Bob's.
Side story.
Bob's.
Side story.
Do you know Bob? That's his nickname. Bob down on Marketplace.
I know Bob.
Yeah. So I go down to Bob's. All my stuff's there, and I grab a Bud Light just because the difference is drinkability, right? So I get my my cabbie Victor. Victor he's missing a hand. The cabbie, legit motherfucker. I get to the hotel. As soon as I get out, I'm like, dude, I might not get into the party. Do you feel like waiting around a little bit? He's like, sure. I have to pick up these people out the airport at whatever time. I'm like, cool. So I get out, go into the hotel. I have to piss.
Side story.
I'm pissing. This is a very side story. I'm pissing. Cabbie fucking brings the random skateboard into the fucking bathroom.
Papa.
As I'm pissing. He's like, here's. Papa. So I piss. I gotta find this hotel party, right? So it's one something. So I'm in the Canada Best. So I'm walking around the whole hotel, and like half of the hotel is like shut down. I can't get through the doors. So I'm like, my options for rooms are limited. So I walk down past the fucking, and then I'm walking down, and then I look on the ground, and I see my lighter. The chickie I was hitting on had my fucking green lighter She put it in front of the door, and I walked by the door, and then I heard. Here's where the story gets crazy. I heard her talking inside the door. So I'm like, this is the hotel room, but my lighter is in front of the door next to the place, and then I look to my left, and there's this Syrian guy with a big duffel bag.
Side story to that.
And I'm like, are you Skip the Dishes? I'm like, this dude is like fucking.
We were talking about Skip the Dishes. All this was leading up to a Skip the Dishes, dude.
I'm like, this dude is Skip the Dishes, right? And I'm like, are you Skip the Dishes? He's like, no. Then he knocks on the door I'm supposed to be at. The girl opens.
Not even Skip the Dishes.
Girl opens the door. I go in.
Baby mama.
So I'm in the party, right? So here I am. But the thing is, they weren't ready for my wildness, because I'm skateboarding. I basically almost broke my fucking hip and fucking shoulder or elbow fucking skateboarding, but I can't feel it because I'm fucking drunk. And I'm at this after party and fucking, you know what this bitch did? You know what this bitch did?
Please say something. Please say something.
No,
what did this bitch do?
You're not gonna hear the rest of the story.
No, man, you had me on my fucking edge of my seat.
Let's read some of these comments. Hey, Scotty.
Blingley is an amazing person with a lot of wisdom, but very little time. How many side stories can we do in a row?
100.
We have to complete all the side quests in order to to complete the main quest in the video game.
That's a winning comment. I'll tell the rest of the story just because of that one. All right.
Watch. What did the bitch say?
So it was it turns out it was all about the mother hen, like I thought it was. The mother hen is never a 10. The mother hen is no more than a 7 or less, right? But the mother hen always has.
Are you talking about the girl's mom?
No, the girl's. I'm gonna say the girl's handler.
Handler, okay, like the ugly friend. You're talking about the ugly friend.
No, the ugly friend who's smarter than the 10. The 10 is totally stupid, right? So I got in with the ugly. I got in with the ugly one.
You guys remember the movie Never Ending Story?
Motherfuckers don't want to hear the punchline. All right.
No.
There was a fucking.
Don't take it away from us, man. We have so much time invested in this, Scotty.
I know,
Scotty. We have so much time invested in this. Like,
there was a fucking punchline.
No, tell us. Come on, Scotty, man, dude.
All right, so.
Please, sorry, dude.
Unfortunately, I forgot where I was, so I'm gonna start at the beginning. No. All right, so. A long story short, seriously, so I ended up getting in good with the 7, the mother hen, who was in charge of the fucking 10.
You didn't even get with the 10? You got in the mother hen?
No. You gotta hear how it happens. Everyone jump to the conclusions with the comment section, maybe.
There's not that many people. Like, you can't just jump to the. Like, you can't get 5 likes to come over.
I got 5.
You can't fucking get the people 5. To like.
As soon as I got 5, I fucking threw the shoes on. I was fucking out the door, dude. I was out the door down the fucking hill.
In my head, I was like, man, we're gonna wait all night for 5. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this ain't that kind of stream. Like, people, I don't ask for thumbs up. People don't do thumbs up.
Stool streams. Hey. You want to hear my next endeavor, people?
Man, finish the first one.
It'll be a long story.
Finish the first one. I'll ban you. I'll ban you from stores if you don't finish the first one about the fucking. What did the chick say?
So
bitch said. So remember, bitch said.
I made my way into the hotel party. Right. I'm in there. I have 3 beer in my pocket and Crown Royal vanilla. but I have it pre-mixed, right?
Yeah,
So I get in there.
that's a move.
I get in there. I'm fucking. You know me. You don't know me, but you know me.
We know him.
I'm talking my shit. I'm the fucking life of the party at the moment, but
He is. He is.
I'm kind of loud.
Oh, and he
But
is. He is.
It's okay. It's okay, but they don't realize it's okay because there's no one else in this hotel except for them in this area. So like, oh, he's gonna fucking get us. So what? I got the Crown Royal. I'm down in this Crown Royal like it's a fucking, like it's water, right? And my girl that I like, who's the 10, Jen's her name. I don't know her last name, but she's like, "Can I have a drink?" I'm like, "Yeah, girl, if I get the drink up." She takes the bottle. She looks at it, takes a drink. She's like,
You're still fucking her ugly friend, though, right?
"No, this is the 10."
Yeah, but you fucked her ugly friend
No,
because
her ugly friend always has a guy. It seems her ugly friend is the one who paid for the hotel room. She's just a fucking like
fuck you, Legendary Gaming.
Dead Poops does it. He must mean it. That must mean you're talking shit.
He knows I'm a great badminton player, and it's almost like he doesn't believe me, and he calls everyone but me a great badminton player.
I'm pretty good.
But
I'm good at.
But I was ranked. I was ranked. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I was the top of my class.
Technically, I'll fucking.
If you ask Tate will tell you the boys in our class, they cheated, but they were the cheating bullies. You know, but back in the day, it was like the cheating bullies. They were the kids whose parents were alcoholics and beat the spouses, so they were like accustomed to it.
He gave us blue balls. Scotty snuck out at the end. We get both. They call the quail the egg. Scotty's.
So anyways, long story short, it was a bullshit fucking story to begin with. But I get there. The funny thing is that I actually fucking found the hotel room. So I'm in there. We're partying. I'm drinking. My lady friend's drinking. But this other girl, whose name's Jade, she was.
Ritu's taking notes.
She wasn't feeling me, right? So you know what she did?
Tickle your butthole.
She was like, "Let's all go outside for a cigarette." And when we're outside for a cigarette, she's like, "You shouldn't come back in," to me, right?
Oh yeah, she shut you down.
And normally it might have upset me, but there was actually three other guys in the room, and there was two girls. I'd have made the fourth, and I was stealing the fucking 10 out of the mall. So she didn't want to lose her guy, and he was like wingman with the other guy. So stipulations happen, but Tate already said fucking last.
Did you fuck anyone? Did you fuck anyone that night? Did that lead to fucking or no?
Nope.
There's no fucking at the end of that. I thought you fucked a ugly.
I have a girlfriend, I think.
Well, this is then.
I have a girlfriend.
Bingley's #1 badminton player. No, he's not. This sounds like a reality show.
I will play anybody in badminton.
Scotty's the life 100%. Of the party, keeping up with the St. Johners. I love to take Scotty to a bank robbery. Oh man, like he would
I would have steady hands.
In the Ocean 11 scheme that I would have with him.
No,
I'd be like, "Oh, Scotty, open a bank account." Like I wouldn't even tell him anything with the bank robbing, and he'd be like, "Yes, I'll open a bank account." He'd get that lady tied up for hours.
I was caught dead to rights twice.
She'd be like, "Oh, what's your birth date?" She'd be like, "Well,
I was caught dead.
My birth date, or when I believe I begun life."
Dead to rights twice. I trailer park boy Rickied my way out of both of them, without. Way better than. So I was at my late friend Dale's wake after party, right? We're all at the after party, and Me and Chicky live side by each.
Side by each.
Side by each. That's a French term. So I'm like, all right, let's all party at my place. And she went to pick up her liquor. I went to pick up my liquor, and I thought everybody's partying at my place. Instead, they went to his best friend's. Well, they went to where he died. So I'm left at my place by myself, right? I go on Facebook Messenger, find a girl. She's like, I'm at the Hampton Inn East Side. I go to the Hampton Inn East Side. As soon as I pull up, 2 cop cars pulling behind me. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm done, dead to rights. So I'm like, I came to grips with like, motherfucker, I'm not proud of it, but I was drinking all day for my buddy's funeral. So I pull up to the hotel and I hop out. And then the cops show up and they're like, they come right up, they're like, hey, ask me for my license and give it right away. And I seen them coming. I'm like, I came to grips. I'm like, Scott, you're done. Whatever you did, you deserve the fucking. So they're like, what are you doing here? And I was actually honest. I'm like, I met a girl off the internet and I'm here to pick her up. Okay. And then as I say that, there's like a skinny blonde dude walking in the hotel. And it turns out the cops were there because of this meth head kid walking around.
Not even for you. And just love your love story.
No.
Your love story.
This kid was part of that girl I was going to meet's fucking hotel party. And they were buying fucking, he was trying to ski without a fucking, a slope pass. We're gonna fucking dumb it up, right? And turns out that fucking meth kid fucking saved me, right? They fucking gave me. Craziest thing about it, I was at Big Tides.
You can't side story all the whole time. You can't side story.
The exact cop seen me on fucking Princess Street, uptown, doing dirty deeds done
dirt cheap
expensively.
Oh.
He remembered me from earlier, and then I was there.
Why wouldn't you? He's sober. You're a 7 foot tall fella. Why wouldn't you remember a 7 foot tall fella?
And I got away with that shit. Like, that's not right.
All right, let me read a few of these. Let me read a few of these.
Let me read a couple.
You want to read? All right, so tell me where I want you to read up from.
Long story short, huh?
Yeah. Start from there. Like a lot of them are about you.
Is Jade friends with Star? I only know one Star, but
you got to keep reading through.
No.
Be quick about your fucking answers.
But CK's sisters with Star. Spell beans on the G. I ate beans last night. Never again. Does Scotty's girlfriend watch the stream? Nope. Scotty's girlfriend wouldn't even come to a secluded bonfire tonight. Scotty, the mastermind of the bank robbery? No, I just, it's always well thought of.
If he was Ocean's 11, yes, he'd be part of the planning, but I don't think he'd be like the Matt Damon of the bunch. No. I don't think you're Matt. I don't think you're George Clooney. I don't think you're George Clooney or Matt Damon.
I haven't watched any of them. Full disclosure.
Well, the disclosure I'm telling you,
I know they're probably good.
There's a guy that fucking writes the fucking plan.
I almost sat on that.
And you'd be like, oh man,
I look like a tool.
Punch it in a little bit.
I'll fix myself up a little bit.
Scotty has a second best story after Dead Poop.
Oh, I could probably.
Oh no, she was underage. Where's Scotty from?
Never underage.
Where's Scotty from, and how did he become Scotty? Let me take care of this one because I want to make it short. Man, if you give your origin story, man, like it's gonna be long.
No. Quick and simple. 3 months.
Quick and simple. Go ahead. Go. Don't get bothered by my drink phone.
St. Johners, the 3 mile.
Your origin story.
The 3 mile.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Drinking with my party boys. Nelly Furtado comes on, fucking Man Eater. It's all girls on the dance floor. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm up on that dance floor. I'm drinking. I'm having a good time. I get up there. I have my pick of the litter. And then I seen everybody else like, well, we're not letting this motherfucker have all the fun, and everybody else decided to join suit and get me.
My origin story had no Nelly Furtado, but carry on, Scott. Carry on, Scott.
Well, this is a very good joint, so I'm going to read more comments. I'm going to read the latest one. Scotty will start with birth and side story up until this moment. Well, fucking that's strange. That's a strange comment because I can remember almost everything from the age of 1 year old on to 4 years old. And as a kid, totally healthy. And then my first birthday ever, I got a birthday cake. And every 1 year old's parents, they have their birthday cake with sugar and fucking lights on the candle and everything, right? So unfortunately, that was like the first traumatic shit that I ever fucking encountered. So I remember everything from fucking 1 year old on, right? So, but I really like that ashtray. Let's read the next comment. What? Scott's pretty amazing memory. Oh, I got a good memory. Hey, I just don't have very good memories. I have very good money idea memories. I'm just gonna share this.
Like it was something big, huh?
I don't know.
Like a deer?
I don't know.
Man, I was outside pissing, man. That sounded like a fucking
fuck, hit my head.
You
Hate doing that.
It's
I
orange.
already have a fucking headache, dude.
You wanna know where the hard hat?
Yeah.
It's a hard hat. First we have to talk about how the creation of before we talked about the birth of Scotty. And I don't know what you talked about when I was pissing.
I don't know either. I was gonna tell them about my idea.
Don't do that.
My Streamlab idea.
You know, like cake. Where's the lag? Did Scotty cause a lag? Dead poop cut the Wi-Fi outside. Don't tell me it died.
UFO.
Why is this thing died? Dead poop turned off the power. We back. Bingley is a smart man. He's a great at chess, Mario Kart, and badminton.
You don't know me.
Yeah, he doesn't know you. Yeah, that's legendary gaming. He's just showing.
Even though I am better than both of them, him and Tater.
At what, Mario Kart?
Everything.
No, you're not beating Tater at Mario Kart, and you're not beating.
The thing with Tater is with Mario Kart, he knows all the cheats, right? But who can out cheat a cheat? But I don't want to put that stress on myself, right? Like fucking, we go chess style. Usually, my chess matches are whoever takes the longest to make a move wins. I'm fucking taking over the stream like I wanted to. All right. Let's see what's everything is happening here. Fucking Bingley. Johnny Hopper. Johnny Hopper. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, boys. Fucking dead poop right now is hunting without his knife. Like this right here. This right here will save the day. Like he's out there talking right now. He's out there talking right now. Like, like he's like, come on here. You got to do this. All right. I'm gonna leave the stream for a fucking couple seconds. I have to fucking. I gotta see what's happening. Yeah.
8 raccoons up there, and they're all on the trampoline.
Really?
Yeah, dude. there's like there's like 8 raccoons on the trampoline, and Mama's fucking guarding the trampoline.
What?
That's a fucking rustling.
Well, I knew there was some shit going on, so I guess I'm gonna close your knife.
Were you gonna stab a raccoon with my little fucking dinky knife? You'd have been better off with like the scissors.
The Jamie Olivers.
There's about 8 raccoons playing on my trampoline right now outside, and it's kind of noisy and distracting. That's all, Johnny Harper. We back. Scotty's Blingley. Ash is in the house. Hey, Ash. It's dangerous for dead poop to be unarmed in St. John. Scotty has that gut raccoon for YouTube. Man, I dare you to take your phone. Take your phone and go try to get close to the trampoline. I dare you to fuck.
So side note, I had to get my truck worked on at Springworks.
Raccoon kids in the park.
It was twice in 2 weeks. Second week I went, I waited. And as I was waiting, there was fucking family of loons or geese hanging out at the fucking graveyard.
We were talking about those the other stream, man. The geese are
and aggressive. I was filming myself. I'm like, how close am I going to get to these motherfucking things, right? Because I walked right by them without even seeing them because it was kind of foggy out. It was only on my fucking second trip around I seen them. I'm like, fuck. But then, like a week ago, I seen some cat trying to stalk them. I'm like, fuck.
Fucking geese.
These things have a home here.
Geese are dangerous too, eh?
You think?
They're aggressive. Well, they're aggressive.
I think all you gotta do is break their neck.
I love getting attacked by geese. Why, John? Did you come back with a 1-2 Mayweather, the fucking 3-4 McGregor? Boom, boom, boom.
Have you ever been attacked by a fucking deer in distress? Riddle me that, Johnny Azul, and then you'll know better. Fucking, you think kangaroos are wild? Fucking St. John deer.
Man, there's like fucking 8 wild raccoons right on my trampoline right now, dude. There's 8 wild raccoons on my trampoline just fucking having a ball.
And who's hanging out in your backyard? Me. Shit.
I don't think you want to be that close because the mom's garden. I'm like I didn't even want to get that close. Like, dude, and these baby raccoons are kind of big. Like, you know what I mean?
You want to know? I want to see what this can will do. Well, like that. So, well, that's a cover max. That can't happen inside.
No. I don't think there's no reason to light a
butane.
Yeah, to do a blowtorch. There's no reason for a blowtorch.
White claws though.
Scotty.
You got one more of them, eh?
Hand fight a raccoon. Can you hand fight a raccoon?
I'm not that stupid.
That mama was close and lingering. That mama was close and lingering.
Raccoons have the hardest bite.
Oh fuck yeah, and the dirtiest probably. Hardest and the dirtiest. That was my nickname in high school. Dead poop and Ferg tried to feed a deer a hot dog. That wasn't me and Ferg. That was me and my buddy Ricky. But yeah. It's just hilarious. They're loud and jump all over the place. Man, they're playing on the fucking trampoline. Like, they're loud as fuck right now.
I used to put fucking apples on the middle of the road for deer to fucking eat, so hopefully they would get hit. Fuck them deer.
I smoke a this. I smoke it to death. That's what I smoke it to death. Truman Burbank in the motherfucking Heezios.
Burbanks.
Scotty, what scares you the most?
Being alone.
Like at night in your house, or just a fear in general?
Just having nobody.
Oh man, you shouldn't have to worry about that.
Well, that was a default answer. I don't know what scares me the most.
Like, people would expect like the dark, the ghosts, the snakes, the spiders, the critters, I'm not a big fan of ticks.
No, I'd have to say what fears me the most is the unexpected.
Unexpected. I like the answer. I like the answer.
Well, I'm like I said, I'm good at coming to grips with shit and keeping my adrenaline down.
I've got 2 families of
Uh,
raccoons living in my backyard, and
Feed them.
I got multiple generations living in an abandoned house next door, and it's a slight balance between, man, these raccoons are cute, they're a nuisance, but they're keeping the rat population down too, right? I haven't really had to like deal with
Wow.
rats too much too, right?
What I would counter to that would be,
Mm.
wouldn't you rather see a higher population of birds? I would rather have a bird over a rat, right?
I don't think I have
So-
much say in the population of bald eagles.
No, but you have.
I don't think I have that
you-
much say in bald eagles.
You have a say in the raccoons. You can put out antifreeze in a cup in a bowl, and they'll drink it because it's sweet, and they
Yeah.
will petroleum antifreeze, and they will die. Like
No, there's so many stray cats. There's
That-
so many stray cats.
That's the thing. That's the
Like
thing.
I'm like, you know, I mean, I'm very good. Like I have to do a live trap and check it on the regular, and then like put Grimace in it if Grimace ever fucked around with fucking my buddy, of course, right?
Well, I would
Um,
like to make pelts.
where are we at? Where are we at? Where are
can
we
do
at?
Pelts.
Where's Johnny Azul?
Let's go.
Johnny
Hey,
Azul,
hey.
Scotty asked you a question.
Did
I guess I've been kicked
Mark-
in the face by a deer loading my truck.
that sucks.
What kind of cigarettes you smoke? And I answered that, cancer sticks.
Yeah.
Not have any cops to call and talk to. They can be pretty funny sometimes. The little ones especially. Yeah, raccoons are the fucking bomb. They're smart as. Scotty, are you well known on the West Side?
Nope.
Yeah, you are.
Too many comers and goers.
You're a West Side legend, dude.
Too many comers and
Why
goers.
why aren't you West Side? Scotty's on the West Side. Scotty's a West Side legend. You know what I mean?
I don't know what people know.
Where I
It is.
knows his name. Boom, ba-da-dum, boom, booms. Boom, ba-da-dum, boom, booms.
Gracious host, let's do it. Backyard party. Hey,
Blingley, Normie, Green
So-
Hood, the Hearts of St. John.
September 17th.
Zach Fowler survived 30 days. Raccoons. Eating raccoons?
Raccoon soup. People have squirrel soup.
Squirrel's on my radar, dude. I will eat squirrel.
It's like the wildest of wild game.
Bob Ross, Deadpool.
Yeah, you did the unboxing, but you only did 3. I wanted to see what else was in that fucking box.
No, just that and that.
No,
That's
there-
it.
there's
No,
some more,
no,
no?
I tilted. My camera died. Just at that
Yeah,
time.
my phone died tonight too.
Yeah.
It's just as things were getting good. Shit, the last White Claw. Pour me a little something. You never had a White Claw before.
Let's see here. Zach Flowers survived 30 days on raccoons. Eating raccoons? Are they delicious? Bad soup stops COVID. Squirrel is good.
No.
Man, Johnny Harper, I'm glad you said that because I watched Swamp People, and you know those 2 brothers, the twin brothers that were like super hard. One of them died, and the other one fucking almost died of a fucking heartbreak from his brother dying.
How did his brother die? Gator or
It's just natural causes, I think. But yeah, they used to be, oh, let's go squirreling, and that was their like favorite meal. And doesn't squirrel just sound like a great chicken wing if you just prep them right?
Oh wow. Perfect squirrel sanctuary, fucking Saints Rest.
Saints Rest. You want some of those like deep woods, like non-garbage eating squirrels, I believe. I think so. Just to
Well,
be the nuttier squirrel.
Then you want to go
Unless you want one in like from a berry pasture.
A berry pat. That's what I was.
Like
That's what I was getting to, but I was fucking stuttering. Did it?
You want to try that?
I do. I emptied out that cup, but I really want some White Claw.
They say raccoons are good eating. I've never, and it's squirrels on my radar before raccoon. Even though, man, if the world goes to shits, like, you know, beyond COVID, where we all have to fend for ourselves, there's like 10 raccoons right next door. So technically, I just started a small business. If the world goes to shit, I started a small business. I'll offer you raccoons and bald eagles, because, man, I see them all the time. Like, I could easily fucking just get one. You know why they're rare? Probably because they're delicious.
You have waterfront property right here, dude.
Yeah, I could shoot bald eagles and seals and raccoons.
This is the greatest property in fucking St. John. I kid you not.
It is kind of silly. Like this is one of the wonders. This is one of the wonders of the world.
This is our neighborhood.
This is one of the wonders of the world.
This is a fucking $1 million view. Like straight up. And we have prime location.
Yeah.
He's lower, I'm upper.
Yeah.
But there was a sick ass party going on tonight up the road from here. You know the place. Fucking people were fucking getting it on.
What, right at the corner?
At the very fucking end White House with the fucking trampoline and shit.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Because you want to know something cool that's happening on my street? Like, I think next weekend.
There's a holiday coming up. I know. I think
next weekend, next Saturday.
Well,
so on the street, there's going to be a stand-up comedian night just in a backyard on a stage.
Fucking open mic.
Open mic comedian night.
Fuck. Throw me in there.
Exactly. I wonder if it was a good bowl of soup. If you trap the squirrel and feed it for a week, you're good. Raccoon hats. See, I want that. Like, I don't want that city squirrel. Like, you know what I mean? That city squirrel that's been eating like my garbage. No, I want that nature squirrel. And like Lingley says, like that one close to a berry pasture, or like I probably imagine that'd be sweet seeding.
Well, that's the epitome of like bear hunting. Have a bear who was like at a blueberry field, and his
is that a flavor? Is that a blueberry bear flavor?
That is like the ultimate delicacy when it comes to bear meat, because
that blueberry bear.
Everybody knows bear meat's right greasy, right?
It is.
But the meat smells exactly what they're eating, because sometimes if they're whatever their diet consists of, that's who you are, right? See,
you are what you eat. Yeah.
You find a fucking good one who's blueberry field, kill him.
A bear, that bear in that blueberry field was killing.
I've actually never had it though. I've heard tales of how good it is.
Oh, just rumor had it. Rumor had it.
But when it comes to scallops, hey, remember that stream?
They were saying about their scallops earlier. Like that was like.
Do you remember that?
I read the comment, but that was.
I brought them scallops back home, put them right in the oven, 425, no pan frying shit, 425, 10 minutes. Well, I didn't even wait for it to preheat more than fucking 5 minutes, fucking 10 minutes, fucking flip them over with some tongs, 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
These scallops were the greatest things in the world.
A scallop is a quick cook. A scallop is a quick cook. I don't like scallops. Fuck you and your scallops.
And you and Tater fucking put that down.
We were scared of your scallops, dude. Like, the Carfax on them was so fucky.
I had the seafood connection.
Where did they come from? Like, the Carfax on them was so sketchy. COVID party.
They were exactly
catch squirrels and
they were exactly 6 hours from the sea.
Week.
They were exactly 6 hours from the sea.
Who has more wisdom, Scotty or Tate? And let me answer this. And this goes back to fucking Scotty's origin stories. I've known Scotty for a super long time, way super longer than Tate's. I known him through Buddy. But I've come across Scotty where it'd be like I'm at my buddy's place. He'd be coming through in passing. And man, I always appreciate our conversations. Boom, boom, boom. Like super smart, super funny guy. And man, I got to know him like that. Boom, boom, super, super great. And then in the bar, I meet him again. Super, super, super great. Super fun, super funny.
Good clicking.
And then I came across with I knew Tate's older brother. And he's like, man, I'm Langley's best friend, and he was on your stream, and that's cool. That's cool. And I was like, yeah. And then fucking me and Tate started fucking
around.
Yeah, fuck, I miss him. I miss him already.
Inadvertently fucking
I miss him already.
Intro.
I miss him already.
Where's he been?
He's back at work.
Nice.
And who? I guess the answer was like that. I gave you the origin. Who has more wisdom, Scotty or Tate? Depends on the subject.
It depends on the subject.
Depends on the subject. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Tate would be my go-to if it was like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Phone a Friend. And then also Scotty would be my phone if it was like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Phone a Friend, depending on the category that's being asked. Like, you know what I mean?
Very good random knowledge of everything world-renowned.
Whereas, Tater's back at work.
One of the craziest stories I've heard of late was what is it, like the Lebanese sheiks in like North America and whatnot, and they're dressing in their native attire. They always all carry knives on their side.
Oh yes.
You ever tell this?
Like yes, that's part of their religion. Like that little sheik knife is part of the religion. Just like a Boy Scout always has a knife on their side too. A Boy Scout always.
Well, that's why I appreciated the little fucking jackknife I pulled out there earlier. I'm like, fucking. So there's a lot to have a little something.
That's my little cutie. I always have that on me.
Yes.
And I have an even smaller one than that. Like, you know what I mean? Like
thinner.
Like to me, like a knife's not a weapon. Like to me, a knife's not a weapon.
It's utility.
A knife's utility. Like I'm working. I need to cut something. Like, you know, whether it be food, whether it be a fucking strand of clothing, like a strand off my clothing. A knife is utilitarian to a Boy Scout. To you know what I mean? You're not gonna cut a fella. You just want to punch him. And to all people that cut out there, that's greasy. That's a greasy way. Man.
They cut to feel the pain?
No, like if we were in a fight and I had that little fucking little gem of a knife. Slap. Technically, Scotty would be bleeding. I'd even hurt him, but then he has like stitches to deal with. Like there's nothing pleasant about a knife fight. Like, you know what I mean? Like, punch a fella, he's going to bruise up, he drinks some milk, and then he's okay.
You can usually sort things out with words, I find.
And yes, 100% words. Like, I
like to be
I'll funny myself into an awkward situation, and I'll funny myself out of it a lot of times.
I just don't want to put myself in a bad situation for my immediate family. I don't want them to see me in the paper.
We're all grown-ups. We're all fucking grown-ups.
That's the only thing that stops me. I don't want to see my fucking.
I say scallops and sawtooth.
Scallops and savory.
Oshami scallops.
Savory taters. McCain.
Oh boykin.
The savory McCain taters. I cook them up with the scallops.
And Johnny Harper, you're right. Tater is cool as fuck.
He's the man.
Tater is cool as fuck.
Dredrick.
Cross.
Cross.
Scotty, do you carry a weapon in case you run into trouble? And
I did, right? I had a very nice fishing knife.
Yeah, but
and the second night I brought it out, I clipped it onto my thing and it fucking fell out.
That's probably for the best.
And it was just a gun. I'm like, nope.
There's no need for weapons out here, like you know what I mean. And
Well, the,
there is
there sort of is.
Yes, there is because man, people are greasy.
In my opinion, the ultimate weapon is a boot knife. You need a boot knife. You don't want to carry anything up around here. You don't want to fucking show you're carrying anything, right? But Tate had one of the best defenses. Like someone comes at you with a knife, you cut their arms and shit.
Yeah, he was showing knife defense like shuck.
And I was watching like ultimate like self body control videos on how to do other shit. It gets you.
Yeah,
you can do a lot of things.
Like here, just for example, put your beer down for a sec. Just punch on my face. Like, you know what I mean? If my hands are there, like, you know what I mean? Like,
but my hands down every time you can come in fucking.
You know what I mean? Like, on. If your hands.
I know there's no return. I know you're not going to do no return.
No, it's not about return,
but it's
like
basic self-defense.
Eamon pointed that to me like this week. He's like, "Oh, punch on my face," and Eamon's like, "He's like, no, sweat." And I'm like, "Fuck," and I'm trying to do the speed punch, and Eamon's just like, "Fuck." I'm aiming for his face, and his hands are so much big, and his face only so much big, and he's just like, "Fuck," just like. The glance, the glancing.
Eamon strikes me as the guy who would do that and like.
Oh no!
Strike you down for a double leg and take you down.
Eamon will take you off your feet and then you're done. Like it's so quick. It's so quick with Eamon.
Yeah.
It's so quick with Eamon.
I was lucky enough to meet him at the Superstore back.
He wants to wrestle with Redbeard. Eamon wants to wrestle with Redbeard with an easy tap out rule.
Oh.
You know what I mean? With like that's an easy.
Eamon is the perfect example between a hick and a fucking West Sider.
Oh man, yeah, he's a cross mix.
He's
a cross mix. Big madness in the heels. When's the last time Scotty called someone a Muppet? Is that in your vocabulary? Is that a Tate thing?
Oh yeah.
Do you call people Muppets? I've never.
I do, but I resort to even fucking crazier words.
Okay, no, you don't need to say. Think Scotty has ever called someone? No, I'm not gonna answer this. No, I want to fucking party with the boys one day. But then here, look at this, and you've already said that you've already said that once tonight.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to read that. And then don't even talk about it. I want to talk to party with the boy. Yes, he wants to party with us. Showing love. Got to go to bed soon. Just seeing and sending love. Thanks, Big Madness. Appreciate that. Scotty, what's your go-to weapon in a zombie apocalypse?
It's a baseball bat with the spike in it.
You want to go Daryl? You want to go Daryl with a crossbow or like a baseball bat that's like never never reloading.
I'm sorry, I'm like, what's at my disposal? Like right now, that's what's at my disposal. I don't have that. I have
no. This is like metaphorically. Like what would be your go-to? Like you know what I mean? Like you know quite a few buddies. You know what they have. And even if you don't have it, you could break in and take it from me or take it from someone you know. Like, what would you want? Like a crossbow?
I would want
a bat, like a 22.
I would want a sigh. Fucking slice every.
Did you hear that?
Did you hear that? They were scared of the sigh. They know the sigh. The Grim Reaper's coming for them. You hear that?
That's some heavy fighting out there.
Some heavy petting. That's some brother shit, sister shit.
Yeah, no, those raccoons are like. There's gonna be more raccoons coming up.
You don't want to hear about that.
Hey, a size not a fucking too bad of an idea. Like you plow a field with a scythe, but you're gonna cut a zombie off real quick.
I just need.
And you're at a distance too.
I would need to practice for maybe a year.
In a zombie
Mhm.
apocalypse, you'd learn real quick.
All you need is 1 year to
You'd be
master a
Daryl.
weapon.
You'd be Daryl with a sigh real quick.
That would be my go-to weapon, though.
I'm eating whipped cream out of the can. I can't stop, says Papa Kale.
Is it Cool Whip from the freezer
Cool-
section,
Cool
or
Whip? No, out of a can.
or Cool Whip from the fucking dairy section?
Out of a can. Wouldn't that be like a?
So just finish it up and have some water afterwards.
Is it like
Treat
a?
yourself to some ice in that.
Do you ever
fucking
do
water,
whippets? Do you ever do whippets?
Never.
Where you take the O's, like you take
Not-
the fucking
not
first shot of
purposely.
the. You take the first shot out of a can.
Not purposely.
Like I remember, like my brother introduced me to this.
You
Where
did
you-
it.
Where you go to the
You did
grocery
it.
store, and you come across.
many? How many do you need?
Oh man, you go to the grocery store and you come across the fucking the aerosol fucking
Yeah.
whipped cream, and you're like, right before it hits, onto the next one. You know what I mean? And then man, do you know how high you get? You get high as fuck.
I only
Dude.
see that in movies. I didn't know that was a
That's
fucking real
no,
thing.
that's a
Really,
real
though?
thing, dude. Those whippets.
Still to this day.
That's a whippet, dude.
Jesus Christ.
You can get that you can get that fucking shit that does that bottled up, and then you put it in like balloons, and then you fucking that way, or you just take it from the tip of a fucking.
Side note, poop heads, you can get that exact same feeling from beep, which I can get you.
Eatman is still my stunt butt. Eatman is still gonna be my stunt butt.
Hey, takes like a champ.
No, not even like that. It's not even like that.
No.
I have a video idea where you know when it's cold out. You know when it's like minus fucking 30 out here. You're like, oh, you see your breath.
Yeah.
I farted so many times. I've farted so many times with my underwear and my jeans on. I've never seen a breath come out of the back. I think you got to be bare butted, and my butt's not presentable enough for the camera, and even is willing to be my stunt butt to do like a outdoor minus 30 fart. And I think it will frost up. I think it will like buoy up.
You could do it yourself. A reverse porta potty fucking. There'll be
From
porta potty.
underneath.
Hey, I almost did a dead poop porta potty review the other night.
Fuck, you should have.
And as I was about to do it, fucking buddy threw a fucking a 2-liter Pepsi found on the side of the road at me. Just missed me, but I'm like, I didn't really have to use the fucking. I wanted to do the fucking review, but I didn't do it. And fucking. One of the few Snapchat guys fucking seen the aftermath.
Bow and arrow would be my go-to, says Legendary Gaming.
No.
Johnny Harper. I love that. I love this. Johnny Harper says, "Weapon of choice: a truck."
Gasoline.
Yeah, and it is a crazy heavy petting zoo. Like those raccoons are fucking loving it.
That was not a second ago.
I love whippets. Johnny Harper says, and unless he's just repeating what I says, but man, I've whippeted a little bit, and
well,
you ever see that show Seventh Heaven? It's like that, but it's like more chaotic.
I'm gonna buy
because it's not religious.
Next time I'm at the grocery store, I'm gonna buy 4.
Oh yeah, and you do the heads of it like just before the shit comes out. Oh man, your eyeballs are gonna roll back in your head.
I'm gonna do all 4 at once.
Well, one at a time, yes. One after the other. You don't empty it out. Like once the fucking cream comes out, it's too late. You already got what you should have gotten. You're just taking the fucking top of it.
And
hey, no, don't do it.
Why? Whippets are good. Maybe.
No, because we're on stream. I would never promote anything like that. Don't do it. I'm a trained professional.
I'd like to try it.
I'm a trained professional.
What was that movie where they got the? No, it was Night at the Roxbury where they got the limo driver to drive to the fucking place to get the whippets.
That is the thing. And Was it Old School? The movie Old School. Please say you watched Old School.
Yeah.
Where they make up the fraternity. They had whippets going around. Yeah, they did. Nitrous oxide is more fun out of balloons. Yes, exactly. Although you know how scary that sounds is like, yeah, I'm like, oh yes, whippets are decent. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, or don't do it. I'm a trained professional. But you ever seen like,
yeah.
You ever watch like Intervention?
Yeah.
There's one episode, dude was like fucking hardcore on the keyboard duster. And okay, I'm not gonna say there's anything cool about it because everything's not cool about it. But you know what a pinch it is cool about it? You know how like fucking, you know how you take that that fucking helium? You're like, hey Scotty, Scotty, you got you take that air duster. Oh God, you're straight up like Darth Vader.
Goes both ways.
The air duster brings your voice down and you get high as fuck. And helium doesn't do anything. But yes, don't man, like 100% don't. No one do air duster. That was on like Intervention. Like that will ruin families. That will ruin families.
I've never heard about the air duster before.
That's the thing. No one should ever do it.
It's a sulfur type of compound. I believe I know that.
Oh man, like there's an Intervention about it, and dude was like taking it, and it was like,
yeah, that's fine.
Why you want to point it like? You should point at that one. Like that one's more impressive. The one with a lock.
Don't get me started, my friend. I'm simmering down.
All for your snap, Scotty. Papa Gale says he likes your snap, I guess.
Well, unfortunately,
I hyperventilated balloon sniff amyl nitrate. And yeah, that sounds like a whippet type of shit.
No, thank you.
We used to have nitrous parties when we were young men and charged $2 a balloon. We made bank. And man, like a whippet balloon was a fucking, that was a dose. Like that was like it's almost like you know that gasoline rag. You ever heard tales of that?
Oh yeah.
Back on the res.
Exactly, I was.
Back on the res.
Yes.
It's kind of like that.
They all had the same last name, didn't they?
Oh man, that's like whenever you like I worked in a call center and there was a lot of like a lot of sings, SINGs. A lot of sings. Huff ammo. Pack the whipped cream to the bottom of the can so you get more. So there's like a shake method to the whippet can so you get like more whip to your whip. I've huffed and dust before. So Johnny Harper has like air dusted before. And no one should ever. There's nothing good about it. Like I've seen it on like fucking Intervention. It ruined lives. Changes your voice. Sounds cool as fuck though. But
what good can come of it, right?
I haven't done whippets in years. And me too. And that's a young man's thing. And it's almost like young, dumb. You don't know well enough. No one should do it, but you know what I mean. At one point in someone's life, they might have tried it a little bit. You know what I mean.
So you're pro whippets?
No, I'm not pro whippets.
At least once.
I've tried whippets. I've tried whippets.
And you would recommend it to me?
No, not to you. Not to you. That's like a young man's game. Like if you've been without whippets. You don't need to fucking have a whippet. Don't have a whippet.
I'm going to heed your words.
Don't have a whippet.
I'm going to heed your words.
Like, dude, like, to me, you okay, you want me to tell you my drug advice to you?
I'm going to look forward to the next time I buy aerosol fucking...
As a good friend, my drug advice to you, is like, man, you want to try drugs? Um, Microdose. Like I hear microdosing is a big
I
thing.
don't like that word.
I do. I
I
do.
don't like that word.
Dude,
And I don't
I would
like
not
that.
do acid, but instead of me, is my offer a half a hit or a quarter of a hit? No, just give me a little micro, like a little sliver. I might take it. Like, let me microdose. Like, you don't like that theory, that theory behind that.
Well, when it comes to microdosing on acid, that's pretty good. Same thing with mushrooms.
Yeah, you build up to what you want.
I microdosing with whippets. I don't. That's where this is where it comes full circle. I haven't had the.
So yeah, to maybe try a whip it. You do want to try a whip it, like a microdose of it.
Like that. Don't drink and drive.
Oh yeah, fuck. You see Tater's fucking thing?
Yeah, you're greasing it out.
Out of love. Out of love. Because man, is that like not the most computer printed sticker you could ever make up?
Quick fix. Oh, it was.
No, but it was a
No, your key is from a fucking 95 Buick Regal. Right there. That key right there.
Oh, that
fucking,
one? That one on the fucking thing? Yeah, that looks like my Jeep. That actually looks like my old Jeep key.
No, I guarantee you. You fucking. I had one.
I have some whippets in my stash right now. I've huffed and dust before. Did some whips a couple days ago. They sell them at the head shop.
Who's got the good crops going on right now?
Why isn't Scotty with his girlfriend on a Saturday night?
Because she's not answering her phone.
Is Scotty a Seinfeld fan like Tate?
Yeah, I'm a Seinfeld fan. Fucking damn right.
You're like that fucking
I'm not a.
You're in a knowledge bank like Tate.
I don't like American Dad.
No. I'm huffing one right now. I have a ISIS siphon from work. I told you I love shrooms. I microdose on the regular with tolerance with the fun guy 2 days. Or I drink and drive, wake and smoke and fly. Exactly. And
Well,
one of my buddies, he's an expert in like very a lot of fields, and he's a new buddy, and he's his hash is the best, his weed is the best. He does fucking tinctures and fucking extracts and shatter is the best, and he also does mushrooms is the best, I will take his mushrooms and then like microdose.
All right, so
I will microdose.
I've been fucking silent long enough. Fucking, he's talking about all this. So what you need is
chime in, bro.
I got a line on trimmings, we'll say. So I have X amount of trimmings.
Like a fat stack of trimmings.
I'm gonna take all these trimmings, put them in this OG's contraption.
Is it a magical butter machine?
It's a distillate to make it all a
distillate machine.
And then I'm gonna take that and turn it all into gummies.
That's cool.
Ultimate idea.
That's cool.
That's almost as good as the.
Don't say it. It's too good. Don't tell the people. But I know exactly what you're talking about.
SJPT.
Yeah.
What?
Man, even me and Tate were giving you so much props about that, because man, no one does it. No one does it. And there's those trucks and there's restaurants specializing in that, and they don't do it.
I only brought that up right now because I tried to do it again tonight. I tried to get a private investor. I ain't got the fucking money to fucking put out there.
I don't know, man. That's a crazy idea. Like, you know what I mean? As far as your crazy idea goes, like, yes, if it doesn't get off the ground, I'm going to do it in my kitchen.
There's a couple.
What a great idea.
There's a couple of them floating around.
Where are we at?
Oh,
Wonder
look
whatever
who
happened
came
to
down. Scotty came down. The fucking what do you call it? The bacon
Bacon Neck,
bacon neck.
the old loose neck Bacon Neck.
But I love that design. That's like off the Simpson episode, that fake angel they found.
Wonder whatever happened to
So
Kramer after the whole N-word incident.
Oh, look at these people.
He was on driving a
Richards.
car. He was driving a car with Jerry having coffee.
He did it.
And they talked about it. And he wished he didn't do it. But he's rich. He don't give a fuck.
Who cares?
Use a trim to make oil.
What? Yeah, well, no. I'm going to use all the trim to make distillate to make gummies, because that's what my fucking...
And that's what he's saying.
Yeah, you can do it. I'm probably not going to do it.
His brother-in-law's making gummies.
It was a good idea I learned fucking last night. I have a fucking crazy fucking headache right now, though.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What were you drinking?
The old fucking painkillers don't help. Yeah.
Oh, you smashed your head or something?
Oh, yeah.
Again?
Oh, yeah.
Then I was at his house one time. He was like, well, we were all pretty smashed. And then he does a wipe out by the door, hits a shoe rack, and then it's like blood. I'm pretty sure I've seen your skull. And me and your buddy Leland were like, first aid jumped right in, and we're like, let's clean his head. Let's clean his head.
I was
put the paper towel on it.
Drinking with a purpose that night.
Yeah. Dehydrated. It could be dehydration, says Johnny Harper.
Definitely.
That's why I like that's why I like the claws.
Oh, no, I used to always prep. I knew I would be drinking on my days off. I drink 2 liters of water beforehand.
Just to fucking hydrate before you dehydrate.
Just because I knew what I was going to be doing, right?
Yeah,
good idea.
Oh, fuck yeah!
And I always had fucking like late night dominoes fucking playing when I got home. Like, fucking heat this shit up, you're good to go.
I had a half-pound donair the other day from Domino's, and was it great?
Have you ever eaten?
Fuck yeah!
Have you ever eaten at Let's Hummus?
Yeah, I did a few times.
Was it good?
It was hit, and then one miss. The last time it was a miss.
Let's do a video.
Of what, hummusing?
Let's hummus. Actually, there's time is it?
It's late. Oh, it's past 4. It's past 4. Like,
there was a crazy party uptown tonight, eh?
Was there?
Yeah. They had all the street shut down.
Oh, that walk around, drink around? That walk around, drink around, where you can like drink on the streets?
It was one of them parties where if you were the who's who, you ended up at the pump house behind the Five and Dime. Ooh, that's the spot.
If I was that tall,
that's the hot spot in St. John. I tell you not.
If I was that tall, I'd hit my head all the time. Drinking water gets boring. Me and my friends used to do beer bongs and water.
Just pretend the water is fucking vodka and Sprite, and the water will go down way better. Trick yourself into think you're drinking hard stuff. The water will go down good.
The numbers are going down right now, as far as like we used to be like at 10, but now we're down to 6. Viewers? But no, they're still. My friends are still here, but if you haven't watched a Mechanism video, Chasing Ghost, you guys are sleeping. I'm not the star of the video because I'm not a musician, but I'm in the video quite a bit. Did you see it? Langley, did you see it? Not that my latest music video that I'm in.
But another one?
Yeah, all the time. Watch this. Play. Well,
See if it rings a bell.
no, this is brand new. It's heavy.
Oh. Yeah.
To wear the crown.
Right. Because it's pretty fucking sick.
Oh man, it's humbling to be a part of this project. It is awesome.
Fucking Kobo with the fucking shotgun.
Pretty much. They're playing the music. Boom! See that? A baseball bat and a beer.
This is the best baseball bat you had here.
Yeah.
Same one. I knew there was a meaning behind that.
Yeah, Johnny Harper says that was a great video. And thank you, Johnny Harper. And it was a great video. It's a great song. It's a great video. Man, I'm fucking honored to be a part of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, geez Louise. Like, dude, I almost feel I don't belong in there, but I'm honored to be in there.
Yeah, you're making all your cameos.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Hey, pretty soon Mercury's will be fucking coming down.
Mercules knows who I am. Mercules knows who I am. 100%.
He had a good song the other night that I was fucking vibing to. Bullshit.
Mercules came down the first concert in St. John. St. John. I met him. I met him before the show, and then fucking during the show he took my joint. That was the first show in St. John. Then he never came back.
I went to the second show.
Then
in Freddie.
Then we went to Freddie, and I got the VIP, and he was like, he knew exactly who I was. He's like, Deadpool. He's like, I that sounds familiar.
VIP ain't me nothing. If you're at that club and you ain't got bottle service going on, he ain't got no bottle service going on.
It was my birthday weekend, and the wife and Ghostface talked to each other, and we got VIP tickets. Me and Ghostface through the wife for my birthday. Yeah. And dude, with the VIP tickets. Like, I was cutting through lines. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you waiting to piss? Not me. I'm flashing this card like this thing is worth like its weight in gold. It was great. Man, the
VIP card got you
that necklace had so much power that night.
Didn't matter that night.
No, I had power.
I was outside. I had fucking little Windex fucking freestyling with fucking.
They told me to leave them.
Moses Peeps outside and shit.
They told me to leave them alone.
The only thing that
I went out for a smoke same time as he was.
The only thing that pissed me off
in the wrong smoker's corner, and he told me like, oh, you gotta like not hang out and just go back inside, go smoke somewhere else. I was like, but
yeah, the machine is downstairs.
I never hung around. Downstairs was bigger. Downstairs was bigger than upstairs.
I went everywhere, right?
See, I didn't go downstairs.
I'm always like a fucking. When I got to the club, everywhere, right? Like there was like dime piece escorts down there.
Okay.
Nowhere to rely.
Let's see. Does Scotty like A&W?
If I have coupons. But I'll make my money back with taking a mug.
That was a great video. Thank you, and I did read that, but I read it again because fuck, it was a great video. Fucking Mechanism. I mean, bro. And then side note, it was Cave Dwellers EP. What does EP stand for? That means their album. Like I know EP means their album, but it was a drop, and they had the fucking show. Wicked show. So Mechanism, if you like that, that's Cujo's side project, but his main project is Cave Dweller, and man, they just dropped an EP, and it's like fucking the bomb diggity.
EP.
Like the what's like the, a fucking.
What's the EP stand for?
Exactly, it means a record, but
no, the specific fucking
electronic press, electronic press,
it's
or
like at the fucking tip of my tongue. It's like
it's P press.
It's a fancy word.
I used to help do drum tech at some shows. I got to parties with great bands.
So you were a roadie.
100%. No, this is Johnny Harper. So you know what I mean? Like he's musically inclined. That he was in the scene, probably had a band, never went through with it, and got a job or a career, and then like you know what I mean?
The artist that never became.
The artist, yes, the artist that never became. And then
he knew some Sean Desmond beats, and then he started working for like Cloud 5, booking vacations at hotels and shit.
Yeah.
That's the oldest story in the book.
Yeah. Who'd you say, Sean Desmond?
Yeah.
I love the reference. I love the Sean Desmond reference. Because he wasn't very tall. Like I remember Sean Desmond went to the fucking 3 Mile after his show. And he was a pimp squeak.
You remember that?
Yeah, I did remember that. And like, I think this is how stupid St. John is. So Sean Desmond, back when Sean Desmond was big, does a big show at Harbor Station, and he decides to go to a bar on the east side. The west side would have fucking embraced him, open arms. This is the side. Come on in, bro. On the east side where he chose was like, you're Sean Desmond, you're a pimp squeak. People want to fight him. And he had to leave because people wanted to fight him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in what other city do you try to just relax at the bar and you're a celebrity and just people just want to fight you? Like, you know what I mean? That's the wrong part of town. Like, sorry, my friend, you showed up at the wrong part of town.
If you're a celebrity and you want to party on the east side, you're an idiot. Well, nowadays.
Do Cave Dwellers tour Canada?
That's where they're only at.
People will say that Cujo is one of the best vocalists in this part of the country, and Cave Dweller is like his earliest project that he has. So it's Cave Dweller's new, but he was a singer. Like he was a sharpshooter for Dumpster Mommy, and Dumpster Mommy was a band that toured Canada. Like you know what I mean? Like a band that toured Canada was like, Cujo, we want you as a singer, and Cujo was like, yes, I'll be your singer. And then afterwards, he's like, I'd sooner do my own shit with Cave Dweller. So that's how dedicated he is to Cave Dweller, and that's how cool Cave Dweller is, man. You guys want to hear a little bit of it? Like, man, I'm talking like I can't show anything. I'll show a couple clips from tonight. Like, what did I not record? Did I not record tonight?
This is recent.
This is tonight, yeah.
No way. So what are you doing today?
Yeah, I was at the Panic Room for Cujo's EP party.
Well, we're not gonna play jazz.
Sorry,
honey, you're in the wrong place.
Here, let me put this close.
All right.
And then you guys can jam with Cujo a little bit. And if you don't like it, we're 7 of us. Yeah. So this is from tonight at the Panic Room, Cujo's EP release party for Cave Dwellers. Yeah, this is one tonight. And I'm sure my phone to the camera don't do justice, but holy fuck, was it ever a fucking hardcore wicked show? Like that was tonight. Like that was like videos of tonight. Like I was at that metal show tonight. And poof.
Better than the fucking Uptown Boardwalk scene.
Poof. Hey, this is a question for me and you. I believe. Did you ever bang a chick at Martello Tower? And question for me and you. To me, it's like no, but I'm pretty sure I banged one pretty close to it, not at. And Scotty may or may not have. I don't know. Like, and I don't even think bang. I think I might have like just second base, like a finger bang, like in the parking lot, hanging out, like underneath, like a fucking at the picnic tables. Like, you know what I mean? No,
It's hard to say.
you don't have to have a historical fuck, because that's a historical fuck on our historical sites.
If we're going Martello Tower memories, my best
Please do.
My best Martello Tower memory is at the basketball court across the street. I had these two girls.
I'll be cameraman.
They were both beautiful dime pieces. And
Can't hold it for too long though.
Playing basketball, and then I'm like fucking.
Of course you are, you tall, handsome motherfucker.
And I'm tired.
And then these two dimes.
I'm tired. I'm fucking laying on the court. I'm breathing heavy. And both of these girls put their heads on my fucking. One on my fucking upper stomach and one on my lower stomach. Oh, god damn.
This was like young, like high school love.
Fucking 14, 16.
Yeah, that sounds like that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, back then, like, girls did stuff that didn't make sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I remember some girls would, like, be like, and I hated it because it was super aggressive. And call me a bitch or a green. Like, I was green growing up, but boom, I'll take your hat off your head, throw it in my cleavage, and then you got to come get it. You know what I mean? And those girls just want to get finger banged. And to me, I didn't chase those ones too much.
No. There usually was
the very aggressive girls.
She was almost like the madam of all the girls. Like she was like the perverted madam of all the underagers who like knew what sex was and tried to get everybody like to do it. Oh yeah.
Like the female pimp.
The fucking temptresses.
Yeah. Did you ever okay, yes. Party oh man, Johnny, fuck. He partied with NoFX and a bunch of great bands because my friends own a pro. That's cool. I mean, I love NoFX. I heard they suck live. And that's not me being rude. That's the name of one of their albums. You know what I mean? Man, that's dope as fuck, dude. You gotta see a show nuts. And Johnny Harper, I don't want to call my claim to fame because they didn't make me or break me, but I interviewed Green Jelly. You know what I mean? Like the Three Little Pig songs, you know, Green Jelly. I interviewed them, and I had a crazy interview that should have went viral, but YouTube algorithm held the man down. But yeah, on my channel, I interviewed Green Jelly. So you know what I mean? Like, yes, No Effects is cool as fuck, but Green Jelly and Bill Manspeaker created fucking what was it? Corn or something like that. Not no, that's not corn.
It's Disturbed. No.
It's one of them. It's one of them. What's one of the crazy ones? I stole Green Jelly's tapes from Kmart in the 5th grade. Here, one sec.
I
One sec.
the very first thing I ever stole was a KRS-One cassette in kindergarten. It had the original Ninja Turtle song. So, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, fucking Streamlabs. I'm not fucking wanted to come down for the fucking stream, and I'm not feeling it anymore. Ran out of liquor. Going home soon. Gonna crash. Big fucking plans for tomorrow. Fucking wing night at Rockies. Fuck.
Yeah, I realized I'm not gonna find anything without like a flashlight.
Gonna trick with Rockies in St. John for wing night. You always gotta get them well done. They got the fucking fattiest fucking chicken wings in St. John. But when you get the fat well done, it's pretty damn good. Fuck, I wish I had leftover KFC. God damn. I'm gonna read some fucking comments. Read some comments. Oh, got me up. There we go. I love chicken wings, Scotty. Chicken wings are okay. I tell you what happened to me. Fucking the weekend started out Friday. I was supposed to go to some chickie's house for fucking homemade pizza. It was
That's my smokes.
you know. I was just looking.
Oh,
fucking heavy.
That's my smokes.
Heavy.
But yeah, when
Green jelly.
when I interviewed Green Jelly, I got Bill, you know, the Green Jelly, and also Mike Schneider to sign. And this is a pure gift.
Can't read.
It's a pure gift.
I can't focus my eyes.
No, it's like a friendship gift. Like I made friends with these guys, and then you have any beer?
Nope. There's ducks outside.
I heard the ducks.
This is like a nature fucking rescue right here.
How cool, with which is which. I'm cool. I apologize for my past interview mistakes with them when they're at the panic room. And man, we're cooler than cool. We're cooler than cool. One of my buddies wore the witches, like the main singer's outfit after they were done. So you know what I mean? Like this beautiful girl's got like a beautiful, you know what I mean, physique and like a dress to match. And one of my buddies that's like, I don't know, 6'2", it's like, I could squeeze into that. And they traded outfits for the rest of the night. It was fucking hilarious. I love chicken wings, Scotty. One of the all times. Oh, fucking chicken wings are the best. I'm fasting. Don't talk about
No,
food.
you'll eat any type of chicken wing.
Give Scotty a shot.
This guy likes the
Whenever-
deformed chicken wings.
I like mine dry as fuck.
He likes the fucking naturally imperfect fucking chicken wings.
I like my
They're-
chicken wings
they're
dry as
still,
fuck.
They're still fucking struggling with their arm. It's fucking chopped off. There's fucking extra little fucking tibias and shit. He loves the fucking extra tibias and shit.
Dead poop. Will Star ever be on your stream?
Who?
That would be unlikely.
Oh,
And I
Regardless-
don't think I've ever met. I don't think I've ever talked too much about Star, but Star's like one of my brother's ex-girlfriend that's cool as fuck. That's married to another girl that's cool as fuck.
well,
And
I was talking about Star earlier.
oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah,
And
just goes to show,
she
man.
looks nothing like her sister.
Was her sister Nancy or whatever? Something like that.
I'm out though. Put her there, my friend.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I'm shutting down. All right, Scotty out. Scotty out. I wish I could roll up and chill with you guys. I can't go to Canada or Australia. I have a criminal record. And Johnny Harper, I wouldn't really sweat it too much. Like, you know what I mean? I'd love to. Yeah, man. It'd be cool to hang out for 100%. But let's say this like fucking PoopCon people are talking about 2021 or whenever it's gonna happen. You're not gonna miss out a whole lot. And then one of these days, I'll go to the U.S. I'll go to the U.S. and we'll do a U.S. meetup. Like, you know what I mean? Way after 2020, like way after 2021. You know what I mean? Hopefully my content's still relevant then. You know? Yeah, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, fucking Scotty Blingley with his appearance. And technically, I was like, oh man, I'm in this at 4, and it's like 5 something. So you know what I mean, like Scotty Blingley did that. It's almost like, is he the time machine? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what I mean about time machine. Like when you lose track of time, that's time machining. And if you could like harness that power of you losing control of time, you're fucking time traveling, right? That's the thing. That's the thing, right? I remember seeing a girl when you were making stew with ketchup. Bah. Like in the fishing shack, yeah, that could have been like that was family day. Like I had like the wife, the kids around. Like there was a lot of people around when I was making that bologna stew. Like you know what I mean? And I'm a happily non-married man with common law with a wife and kids that's not married. But man, I found my fucking soulmate. Like you know what I mean? I gave her multiple rings. You know what I mean, except for the government paperwork and the ceremony, we're married. I love her to death. You know what I mean? If I would die, I would find Whoopi Goldberg, and then I would make like pottery with like my fucking wife. Like you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like Ghost. It's a Ghost reference, and a lot of you guys are probably too young to understand like Patrick Swayze and Ghost. Like that was a lot. That was like that was a life changer. Like I'm pretty sure like my mom and dad after they watched that movie they probably cuddled. Probably told each other they loved each other and they cuddled that night. What's Deadpool plans for Sunday? Why special Sunday a special day or? I got no plans. I got no plans, but you know what I do have plans for this week? Um, I almost want to fucking work on not even a routine, but like nailing down a few of my stories. And Ritu and Johnny could probably help. Like, which one would be like good stories to tell on open mic stand up night? Because they're like next week there's an open mic stand up night. I've never done anything like that, but you know what I mean. Like, I shouldn't be scared of talking in front of people, but I am. But let me talk in front of people and tell a story or two that you know what I mean I'm used to telling or that I've told before. Just out of like you know what I mean. And it's in the guy's backyard, like you know what I mean. Like I always wanted to try to do stand up, but if it's in a fellow's backyard, man, isn't the pressure off at this point? Isn't the pressure like way off? Anyways, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I like the smelly stripper story. My wife heard me rapping with you and was laughing her ass off. Really, it comes from a good place, from a good heart. Tell the one where you shit mishap stories. Tell one of your shit mishap stories. Yeah, that wouldn't be that wouldn't be a horror. That could be an easy lead in. That could be an easy lead in. Anyways, we'll see. We'll see. Well, it's literally on my street. Like you know what I mean. But we'll see. We'll see. I'd like to nut up and see. I'd like to nut up and see if I can like I don't know do it on a stage instead of doing it with friends. Like you know what I mean? Because we're all friends really. Blinky Bill, yeah, Blinky Bill's fucking Tate story. Uh, yeah. See, Johnny. We have a week to figure it out, Johnny. Like, yeah, you know what I mean. Like, I mean, let's have a think about it, and then you let me know. You let me know. But on that note, man, it's late. It's late. It's beyond what I thought it would be, and I don't know. Let's call it a night, and love all you guys. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll catch you on the next one. And not the night. The night's not young. The night's like real not young, but the week's young. Like you know what I mean. Like let's say I'll see you guys soon. Yeah. Right? You talk to us all the time. You just in or out in a crowd, and you can't lose. Oh, I pressed that. Sorry, dude.